Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Happy Monday. I hope everybody's having a great start to their week. Hey, Gloria. How's it going? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Alrighty, so we're going to get started with our list and put everyone's name up in a couple of seconds. All right, up first, I believe is Fashion Destination. Nope, the list is open, Gloria. And the list is open. All right, up first is Fashion. All right, you want love messages from Jason. Sounds good. Let's use a taste of honey. Love messages. Some new messages for you. All right. Messages from Jason. We have, I am clear about what I want with you. So this person definitely is starting to feel, they have an idea of like what type of dynamic in terms of the relationship connection that you all have of what they want. We have, I look forward to spending my life with you. So this card actually came out in the reading that I just did today. It's like who has a crush on you, I believe. So if you pick that pile with that card in it, that might be the pile from Jason. We are yin and yang. So this person could be someone you do have a, kind of like divine flame connection to. They could be someone that you just, feel very drawn to. They feel drawn to you. You can say it's like a twin flame thing. You can just call it like a divine counterpart, or how do I word it? Like just a soulful connection. Next is, I apologize for the times my words stung you. So there may have been some moments where they said some things that may have not been the sweetest, the nicest. And, we make mistakes. We are human. We make mistakes. We say things sometimes that we don't mean. But also we can say things because we come from a place of hurt, and that might be what we're used to. And that's what we go back to. All right, next we have, me and you time is my favorite time. So spending time with you is something that they enjoy doing. We have, wear something edible the next time we're alone. So this person definitely is still into you, physically, romantically, and like sexually. So they definitely want to be intimate with you. Oh, wow, we have, I feel your love when you make time to put, I feel your love when you make time to put a smile on my face. Thank you. So they feel your love, even if you're not in communication with them, they feel that connection still. They still feel your energy around them. Let's see what else we get. Let's get 3 more. All right. So we have tell me your love language. Let me love you the way you want to be loved. So at some point, there will be this vibe where you're able to communicate the different love languages that you all share and have. And that can kind of help the dynamic between you two. The next is with you by my side, I feel unstoppable. So this person feels like they can conquer the world with you. They trust you being by their side. Like they know you'll be that person that gives them the best advice. You won't put them in harm's way. And then finally, we have sometimes I get nervous when I think about how much I love you. So this person can definitely, try to play it cool, try to keep it casual, but deep down inside, they're feeling so much for you. They don't know how to put it into words, or they don't know how to, act accordingly that matches that sometimes. Okay. So this is what I got for you, Fashion Destination. I hope you enjoyed your reading. All right, Gloria, I'll add you to the list. All right, up next, you're welcome, Fashion Destination. Up next is Shirley. All right, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to cut on my air really fast, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty. Now we have some air coming in. Hey, Shirley. Okay. Let us see. We'll put your name on the screen, and then we'll get started with your reading. Hey, Love Queen. I just saw your name pop up. Okay, so first question. How is he feeling about me? All right, let's see. How does he feel about that? Let's get these. All right, question 1. How does he feel about that? So we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Devil. We have the Four of Wands. Let's get maybe one more tarot, and then I'll get some oracle cards too. How does he feel about that? We have the Eight of Cups. And then, okay, they want me to get one more. So we'll get one more card. One more card. How does he feel about that? How does he feel about that? How does he feel? Something fell on the floor. Two of Swords. Okay, I'm gonna put that over here. And I'll get some oracle cards and then we'll answer the question. How does he feel about that? How does he feel about that? All right, so we got an apology. Apologizing might be a crucial step in preserving this relationship. It can also provide an opportunity to address behaviors or concerns. And then we have more than friends. This person may be just more than a friend. Someone in this friendship is seeking a romantic partnership now. Friendly reminder, many great relationships starts off with friendship. And then I'll get one more. All right, we have fate. In life, in love, things may not always be clear, make sense, or seem to be going our way. The truth is that what is meant to be will be. Choose peace in that as you navigate life. All right. So in terms of how he's feeling about it, well, first off, let's start with the oracle cards first. So I feel like removing yourself, in terms of social media and him not having access to you in that sense definitely has put him in this space of like, there's no way to keep tabs on her now. There's no way to, you know, how do I word this? Like physically still be connected to her. Like spiritually, you're obviously still connected, but the physical aspect of like, this is how I can communicate with her. This is how I can see what she's up to. And so I feel that this person definitely is in their feels about it because you basically like, because the Eight of Cups is like walking away in a sense, like you left him, you left your social media away from him, so now he no longer has access to you in that sense. And it's like he's kind of like lost. And there was a time where he was like, okay, cool, I can know what she's doing, I can know what she's up to. But now there's this shift where it's like, okay, I don't know what's going on now, I'm kind of in the dark. And I feel like in his mind it's kind of him going through down a rabbit hole in a sense of those thoughts. Like, okay, what is she doing? Why does she not have me as a friend anymore? Like, why I can't see her page anymore? Like, why this, that, and the third? Is it because of this? Is it because of that type of thing? So it's kind of like him spiraling down a rabbit hole. And I feel like with an apology and then the more than friends card here, this shows us that there's obviously, strong feelings still towards you in terms of like how he feels about you romantically. And it's like, yeah, he might say like, oh, things are just casual, it is what it is, it's nothing, crazy. But deep down inside it's like there's definitely more than what meets the surface. There's more than what they have shown and what they have said. And with the Four of Wands and like the Fate card, it just shows like the soul connection that y'all have, regardless of how things have been happening in the 3D, right? And I feel like with the Devil coming out, it shows me also too that this person, yes, they could be connected to someone else physically right now, but it doesn't seem like it's a healthy connection, right? And so the idea is that at the end of the day, it's like you two are still soulfully connected. You're still spiritually connected, right? So yeah, there might be this physical thing that might happen where it's a disconnect, but on a spiritual level in the 5D is still very strong, And I think that in terms of if there were ever anything to play out in the physical where you two could connect, it definitely has to come with an apology, but it also has to come with accountability. And that's what they're saying, like apologizing might be the crucial step in preserving this relationship. And sometimes too, like we might say like, oh, this person will never do something. And then years later they come back, you be like, what the hell? They came back with an apology, And so I definitely feel like this person, still feels connected to you and still feels drawn to you. So you removing yourself, from social media for him to have access to you definitely hit home for him and makes him feel some type of way because he still wants to have access to you, if that makes sense. All right. And then your second question. Hey, Alicia. All right, second question. What are their real feelings towards you? Because you never expressed them. Let's see. We have the page, or no, I always say the page, but it's the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Let's see. Oh yeah, Alicia, you can totally be added to the list. Is he pissed? Let's see. He probably is. I have my pendulum somewhere. We can do a pendulum. I'm pretty sure he's mad. All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So we got the Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. What are his real feelings towards you? And then we have the Five of Cups. It was interesting because I thought the Five of Cups would come out with the first question. But it's funny, it's coming out in this question. But the idea in terms of his real feelings for you, he carries, like, how do I word this? He has strong feelings for you, like he loves you. And it's something that, how do I word this? It's like he has fought it for so long and still fights it from time to time. And I feel like there are times where people, like think about somebody does you wrong, but they don't want to apologize, but they know deep down inside that they did something really shitty and something wrong to you, but they don't want to apologize because they feel like they know how fucked up they were, if that makes sense. And I feel like in this particular case, he knows how he feels about you, but it's like that idea of, you know what, I'm just going to put it in the back of my mind. But it's like you keep, your energy is still strong around him. Like he still thinks about you. He still remembered things about you, like, moments that y'all shared together. And he tries to escape it because he's trying to like act like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. But it's like, no, you're running from it. So it's only going to come further, closer to you, And so I feel like with him, it's like the more he fights his feelings for you, the more, I don't want to say like sadness that comes into his life, but in a sense, it's like the sadder he becomes. Like he's never fulfilled. And it's not saying like you're going to fulfill him, but more so it's like the more you don't run into the direction of your passion or what your true love is, you will never really be happy because you're always running away from it, if that makes sense. Let's see what else. What else? We have ghosting. The communication between you and someone seems non-existent. Don't allow this moment to taint your dating life with others. So in the sense of like them, how they handle things in the past, ghosting is their fear making them do that. Their fear making them like, you know what? I'm going to just run from these feelings. I'm just going to run from what I'm thinking because that's the best thing that I know how to do is just, disappear. And it's like they're not running away. They're running away from what they really feel, but it's still going to catch up to them basically. Because you can't run away from spirit. You can't run away from like the truth basically. Let's see what else we get. Their feelings towards you. Their feelings towards you. We have yin yang. Meet your spiritual other half. You both reflect the innermost parts of each other emotionally, spiritually. You are the reflection of this person as they are you. So in a sense of like, not saying like, oh, you're a person that ghosts people, but in the sense of like, it just shows the soulful connection that y'all have, that y'all are yin and yang to each other. And of course, there are parts of them that do not match who you are as a person, but there are parts of them that you shed like a light to, or that you put a mirror up to, if that makes sense. And it was scary for them because it was like, wow, this is the first time someone has ever held a mirror to my face and showed me who I really am. Let me run away. It's like, imagine calling somebody out on their BS and then they're like, I don't like this, because no one ever does that. But when you do it, it's like, whoa, this is life changing. I don't like it. I'm used to having my way and things being my way, but you're setting these boundaries. And then we have old feelings. Sometimes those feelings, I literally just said that. Sometimes those feelings never go away. Someone has you on their mind, and maybe you are the one that has that special someone on your mind. I'm also hearing too, you're the one that got away in a sense too. And so this just kind of, echoes what I said earlier. You've been on their mind. They can't run away from you in a sense of, yeah, they can do something different, physically, but it's like spiritually, your energy is like always on their mind. You know, like obviously you're not doing anything to make that happen, but it's like that's how strong that vibe and that connection is. You know, like sometimes you can't shake somebody for some reason. That's how it is with them. They can't shake you. Like even if they try to quote unquote like not think of you as much or try to quote unquote forget you, it's like they can't. Because there's always something that's going to remind them of you. It's always going to be something where it's like, oh my gosh, like really, really spirit, like y'all really about to give me this another sign about her again, you know? So it's definitely I see the old feelings just like literally haunting them. And that's probably it's interesting too that it comes up under the Five of Cups, because it's like that's what they reminisce, that's what they think about. So in terms of like, are they mad? Let me get the pendulum, or I don't know where my actual pendulum is, but we'll use this beautiful necklace that my friend made me as the pendulum. All right. So is he mad at Shirley? Is he pissed off at Shirley right now? Is he pissed off at Shirley right now? We got a yes. Yes, he is. So yeah, he's definitely in his feelings. It's like tough luck, bro. You'll be okay. But yeah, that's what I got. In terms of his feelings, in terms of if he's mad. And plus too, they hate it when they can't like get access to you. I had someone kind of do that to me recently. And it's like, why do you want to have access to me? Like, why are you asking me about these different things of my life? You know, like, you're not going to keep tabs on my life and what I'm doing. You don't have access to me like that anymore, basically. All right, so that's what I got for you, boo. I hope that makes sense. All right, up next is Brittany. Let's see. Brittany. Okay. Let me pull up your questions. I think I took a picture of them earlier. All right, you want questions about your career and work, messages about things coming up in romance and relationships, and then general warning messages. All right, let's do the career and work first. I am. You say he's a spy. Like, you're not going to spy on me anymore, a-hole. I hear you. All right, so career messages for Brittany. Career work messages. So we have anchor, money blocks, being stuck, financially sound, career, water related, travel, stable for now. Hand, manifesting money, reach goals, financial assistance, career, hands-on work, help getting a job. So just with these two cards here, there may be moments where you're kind of like stuck, like, okay, am I making the right move? I'm noticing some hiccups or any blockages, and spirit is saying like you are getting assistance, you're getting the help, you're going to be able to reach your goals, you're going to be able to manifest more money. And I like the financially sound too, so that just gives me the vibe of like, more stability, but also too, just like the additional assistance that you might need to where you want to get to, the different spot or the place in terms of your career. We have butterfly, which is beautiful, sudden change, frivolous spending, short-term loan, career, arts, movement, temp jobs, and fun work. So I feel like with the butterfly being out, this shows me like a transformation in terms of your career and of your finances. So things just beautifully blossoming and growing into what you want it to be. So think of the caterpillar, it's in its cocoon, and then it transforms into this beautiful butterfly. So don't worry about how things might look right now. It might be a little rough, but in the end, things will work out and become a lot better and a lot smoother for you in terms of your career and work. Let's get you some other messages. We have, I naturally attract good fortune and abundance. So once again, highlighting the fact that your career is going to allow you to attract the financial abundance that you're seeking. You're also going to have the ability to take care of yourself financially. You won't have to worry about a lot of bills. You won't have to like worry about like a lot of debt. Like if anything, a lot of those how to word it, like, situations just wither off because you don't, everything's like paid off, everything's taken care of in a sense. We have, I am a money magnet. So this is just letting us know money is going to naturally gravitate towards you over time. And, you won't be as stressed financially, which is good. And then let's get one more. We have, oh, I love this. I release all the blocks and limiting beliefs to my prosperity and abundance. So that's very befitting too with the butterfly in a sense of, as you free yourself, from any thoughts that you might have about your career, about how things are going at work or with your program, you're able to open up more doors for yourself to where you're able to relax a little bit more. You're capable of processing information a lot easier, a lot smoother. Things are a little bit more flexible, and it allows you to really, how do I word it? Like, just do well and excel in everything and then not be so many hiccups, not be challenging. Of course, you can't avoid everything, but the idea is like, okay, cool. I'm able to, do well in this program. I'm able to do well in this job and things just take off beautifully. So that's what I got for the career part. And then the next one you said for love. So let's get some messages for the love area. Messages about things coming up in my romance and relationships. All right. We have dead end. This card signifies that there is no need to force the situation and or this going nowhere or this is going nowhere at the moment. However, that doesn't mean that that would be the case forever. So I feel like what this is saying is like it might feel like things are at a dead end. It might feel like things are just like not moving in at the speed that you want them to move in. And so Spirit is saying like, hey, it is okay. Don't force it. Next, we have is timing issues. Sometimes it could be the right person, but the wrong time. Timing is essential here. Be patient and see what unfolds during this season. And then we have, oh, look at that, happily ever after. It's nothing like finally having your happy ever after. You deserve it. True love doesn't only exist in fairy tales. It is here, right here. So maybe that's what it is. It's like, maybe it felt like it was always a dead end. You weren't meeting anybody. Connections just weren't lasting. It always felt like a timing issue, but it seems like with the happily ever after card being here at the very end, it shows us that there is progress to getting closer to that happily ever after. And knowing that yeah, timing issues might suck, delays might suck, but the idea is that everything is on time, even when it feels like it's not on time for us, like our particular schedule, but it's actually on time with the divine and with, the universe, with God and everything. And so the idea is that your love life is definitely shifting into the direction of you finally having your happy ever after. But just don't sweat the small stuff in the sense of like, well, when is it going to happen? I'm ready for it to happen. And it's just like be in a sense of, how do I word it? Just make sure that you're prepared for when it is time, right? Because when they call you and it's like, okay, cool, move this around. So it's like, cool, hey, when they call you, you know for a fact, like, okay, this is the moment. I'm ready. I can do it. Let's get a couple of tarot cards. Let's get a couple of tarot cards. Oh, the cards are falling. They were trying to fall out of my hand. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords. We have the Hermit. And then we have the Ace of Cups. See, I love this. What it's basically saying is, move this here. What this is basically saying is that during this moment where it feels like there is a dead end, relax, just chill, don't sweat it, don't worry about it, and know that it is all going to work out. I remember I saw a video earlier this weekend. It was, she was saying like, if you knew you only had to go on 5 dates with 5 different people until you met the one that you'll be with for the rest of your life, you wouldn't be mad. You wouldn't be upset about it. Meaning, when you go on the third date with somebody, with dude number 3, you're like, oh crap, it didn't. You're not like, oh crap, it didn't work. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. This is horrible. You can be like, yay, okay, cool. I'm 2 people away from meeting my person. So think of it like that. It's like you're just getting closer to the happily ever after. The Hermit card just shows us that during this time, making sure that you are preparing yourself and you're getting ready for it, because the Ace of Cups is all about being, fulfilled within yourself, being whole within yourself, and also being ready to accept what is being offered to you when it in terms of like the true love that you do want, and being ready to offer something back. Like, it's not always about the other person, it's about both of you being able to offer something to each other, right? So that's what I got for the love. You said my sneaky cousin in here. Hello, Shirley, sneaky cousin. All right, and then the last one, general warning messages. I got the energy oracle. Let's get those. All right, let's see. What are the general warning messages? We got number 22, yin yang. Number 12, the temple path. Let's get one more. Oh, wow. Number 34, door to personal healing and happiness. It's interesting because, these are really positive cards. But, this is about warning messages. I feel like what they're saying here is like, don't let anything distract you. Don't let anything get you off your game, in the sense of like, what is your path? What you're supposed to be doing? And making sure that like, hey, if something distracts me, I know how to get myself back into it. I'm not going to let that, deter me or have this be a detour on my journey and on my path, because after all the stuff I've been learning, after all the stuff that I've been through, in a sense, it's like, how dare I, fall off track and stay off track. There's a difference between, you get off track, but you know how to get back onto your path and your journey, versus being off track and staying off track and continuously staying off track. So the idea is that, hey, it's all about alignment. It's all about, making sure that you don't lose sight of your end goal. You don't let anything, distract you. You don't let anything get in the way of it. So that's the warning. It's like, you don't let distractions do their jobs. Like, if anything, you make it harder for distractions to distract you. And you stay focused. You don't lose sight, even when it seems like it's hard, even when it seems like it's difficult. You just keep pushing through. Also, too, another message that I'm hearing them say is like, if somebody is disturbing your peace, they don't need to be around you. Okay? That's what I got for you, Brittany. You said, what does 222 mean to me? It kind of depends on like what I'm thinking of and like what appears. But typically, like 222 is like a really good number for like connections. It's a good number about like stability. It's a good number about, like movement and progress, in a sense, is what I look at it as. What else can I think about whenever I see 222? I look at it too as like, blessings, like divine blessings, stability. And two, it can be connected to like finances as well, like a shift in your finances, a positive shift, I should say. But yeah, that's how I typically interpret like 222. And I don't know why, but that particular number, I visualize like blue angels. I also think of my grandmother with that number 222. Ooh, that's interesting. You dreamt of it last night. And I love you from like your person. Yeah, that's a good one too. Because I always think about like relationships, love. And plus two, if you think about it, 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. And you think of the lovers. That's something I think about it. All right, up next. Hey, honey, little Cole. Nope, you're not late. You are not late at all. Welcome. All right. Tosh F, you're up next. I know you sent me a PayPal. Let me see if you put the questions in the PayPal. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Let me put your name on the screen and then we'll get started with your reading. Put these over here. Okay. Tosh F. Alrighty. So first, let's do the love notes from, where did I put them? Oh, here they are. Let's do the love notes from H. All right. Okay, I just read the rest of your message. You're currently traveling, so you won't be there while we're doing the reading. Okay. So actually, let me put your name on the screen a little bit longer. That way you can find it when you're looking for your name. All right. Okay, so now we're going to get started officially. So love messages from H. All right, we have, let's do something fun soon. Our love is so pure and natural. Or I read it the other way, but you know, our love is so natural and pure. Time has made me love you more. I love when you show love with physical touch. So with this first row, I feel like this is saying this person definitely, it feels like the love that you all have together is, you know, genuine. It's not forced. It's authentic. Also, to the time apart, the distance apart has definitely made them, you know, love you and miss you more. You know, they say like, what's the saying? Distance grow makes the heart grow fonder, I think. So this idea of like, you know, them having this time apart from you and you all being in different places, it definitely has caused them to love and miss you so much more. And, you know, it's a good thing because now, you know, like that time apart, it wasn't, how do I word it? Like it wasn't in vain. It wasn't like for nothing. You know, it feels like, okay, we can actually grow even closer together because of this distance too. Next, we have our prayers have been heard. This is a blessed union. So like a lot of the things that you all want in terms of relationship has definitely come across in the prayers, and it's also starting to show up. It will start to show up in the physical. We have our friendship makes this connection solid. So I feel like what this is saying is like, you know, maybe things have started off as friends, things a little bit slower, but it's like that is allowing the foundation of this connection to be stronger and healthier because you have that to go back to. We have take care of your heart, mind, and body. I want you to feel your best. So like, you know, making sure that you're not anxious or nervous about anything. You're not overthinking anything. You know, you're doing your best to keep yourself sane for the most part. Let's get one more. We have, oh, look at that. I send you signs of my love when we are not together. So this lets us know this person is definitely communicating with you spiritually. So there might be songs that keep repeating. You might see angel numbers often. You could also just have dreams about this person where you're connecting, they're communicating with you. And so the idea is that be mindful of those things and take note of them. Don't like just, oh, okay, I just keep seeing 444. You know, like pay attention to that. Take notes of it, and then, you know, it lets you know that this person is like thinking of you and trying to communicate with you, especially if there is a distance between you two. Okay, so those are the love notes, and then we're going to do the channel love notes and songs. I have to grab those, so let me grab those in a second. But I'll go to the next question, which is, will I get the job I applied for at the company my sister works? All right, let's see. I'm going to grab Let me put these over here. Or maybe I'll put them in here. Okay. Will you get the job that you applied for? All right, we have the Six of Pentacles. Something fell on the floor, so I have to pick it up in a second. We have the Hierophant. We have the Queen of Wands. I'm not sure what this card is on the floor. Let me see if I can grab it without knocking down the iPad. Ooh, we have the King of Cups. So I feel like you will get the job that you applied for. I think, you know, if your sister can put in a good word for you, that'd be great. Also, but I definitely feel like you are someone that is qualified for it and will do an extremely well job there. So that I think that's something they're going to take in consideration. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the person that they did hire, if she, ends up quitting or if they end up letting her go just because she's not qualified. So yeah, I think you will get that job. Let me get you a money career card too. All right, we have face, money, skills, investor, taking risks, face value, career, self-made, fame, exposure, reputation. So I feel like you have a really good reputation. You fit the brand, you fit what they need for that type of, position. And that's why they're going to hire you once they see your application, once they kind of interview you, if there is an interview process. But the idea is hey, we actually think this person's a good fit, so let's hire her. So yeah, looks good. All right, and then you had the pendulum question as well too. And then I'll go get the songs in a second. All right. So, are you the one this person will marry and settle down with? Are you the one that this person will marry and settle down with? Are you the one? So it's been around a circle. That is Spirit's way of saying they're not going to answer that question. I feel like they don't want you to worry about it. If anything, just know that you are someone that's a person will want to marry and settle down with. You know if that makes sense? It's knowing that you are that special somebody, right? Now, of course, you want to be with that particular person, but in this idea, if you make this general statement and you believe that you are special and that you are, a phenomenal person to be with, then it's naturally just going to come, So that's what I got for that. All right, let me grab the cards and potentially my charger because I think my computer is on 10%. No, it's on 25%. But just in case it wants to start dying soon. So BRB. Okay, we are back. Got my charger. I will plug it up in a little bit. I want to make sure I finish your reading. All right, so what songs, channel messages does H have for you at this time? What songs, channel messages does H have for you at this time? All right, we have Use Somebody by the Kings of Leon. Let me cut that song off really quick. Sorry. Let me silence it. Okay. We have, I've been running around, always looking down, and all I see painted faces filled with the places I can't reach. You know that I could use somebody like you. Okay. I'm just hearing this person say that they miss you a lot. All right. We have You Give Good Love by Whitney Houston. I found out what I've been missing. Always on the run, I've been searching for someone. Now you're here like you've been before, and now you know just what I need. It took some time for me to see that you give good love to me, baby. So good to take this heart of mine into your hands. So this idea that this person recognizes like the love that you do have to offer, the love that you have always offered, but also to, it took me some time to figure this out, but now I recognize it, now I see it. Let's see what else. We have Let Me Love You by Mario. You should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. Baby, good love and protection. Make me your selection. Show you the way love's supposed to be. Baby, you should let me love you. And that could be the energy that you maybe have showcased to them before. Like, hey, like, let me love you. Like, stop running away from this connection, this love, this vibe, And in the response, they're like, okay, it took me some time to see, but you really do. You are an amazing soul. You give good love. And it's not saying they never thought that you were an amazing soul beforehand, but it's like they really recognized it. Like, wow, after them, kind of healing and, being accountable for themselves, they start to recognize like the valuable people in their life. Okay. We have Love Song by Adele. Whenever I'm alone, you make me feel like I am home again. Whenever I'm alone, you make me feel like I'm whole again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am young again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am fun again. So you bring out the good in them. You bring out these different parts of them that they may have forgot about. They may have, you know, just felt like, wow, like, I didn't know I can relive this part of myself again. Maybe some parts of them was like stagnant or dormant in a sense, and like you gave it life again. Okay, let's get you one more song and we'll be done. We have We Belong Together by Mariah Carey. I didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you so. I should have held on tight. I never should have let you go. I didn't know nothing. I was stupid. I was foolish. I was lying to myself. I couldn't have fathomed I would ever be without your love. Never imagined I'd be sitting here by myself. And so this idea is like, hey, I thought I didn't feel the way that I did until now, and I don't want to lose you. And so I'm realizing we belong together. Some people realize it a little later in the game. Some people know it early on. And it's just like everybody has their own timeline of realizing and recognizing things. But also, too, is that it's about what a person does once they realize it, once they can acknowledge it and they recognize the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's like, do they take action with it and, pursue you, make it right? Or do they just kind of sit with it like, oh, man, I messed up. I'm going to just leave it there. But I do get that this person is definitely in this space where they're like, you know what? This love is real. This vibe is real. Okay? That's what I got for you, Tosh F. I hope that resonated. I hope you're, traveling. You're safe. You're having safe travels, and you get to your destination safe and sound. Hey, Diana. Once again, hey, Honey Lytical. All right, let me add you. Ciao. We're going to have a little quick tea session as I get ready and add Honey Lytical to the list. But there is, don't you hate it when you're texting someone and you're doing your own thing in your own world and whatever, and that person keeps texting you because you have not responded to them yet, and it's like you told them that you'll get back to them eventually and they keep bothering you. It is super annoying. That is happening to me at the moment, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, chill. Plus, two, I had told this person that I had a headache earlier. And in my mind, I'm like, if I told you I had a headache earlier, you would think that person would be like, okay, maybe they're not feeling well right now. And that could be why they're not responding to me. But they're like, no, I'm going to keep texting you until you respond, it's just like it's doing the most. Not a fan of it. Not a fan of it at all. And if anything, it's gonna make me not want to text you right now because you're annoying me at this point. But that was just a mini Queen Sugar rant. you know. But back to the business, you guys. All right, up next is Miss Arminta. Oh yeah, they gonna get blocked. They gonna get blocked. Don't worry, they're getting blocked. They're getting blocked. Do not worry. They are definitely getting blocked at this point because it's just getting ridiculous now. Plus, two, it's just like I'm not obligated to respond to you as much as you thinking I need to be responding to you. So yeah, it's happening. So, all right, let's get to our Minthas. Okay. Okay. Let me go to this guy. Okay. Okay. What will my let me put your name on the screen before I forget. Okay. So, what would my next partner look like? What do they look like? How would this person look? All right. We have the Three of Pentacles. I'm going to get some personality cards too. We have the King, well, the God of Swords, which is the King of Swords. And I'll get one more. And I'll get a couple personality ones. And then we have the Hierophant. All right, so in terms of how this person will look just from the tarot, I get the vibe that they will be tall. I definitely see them having all right. Sorry. Okay. But yeah, I feel like they're going to be tall. They're going to have a lot of hair. I could see them having locks because this person does have locks in this picture. I could see them. Yeah, they definitely have a long set. They have like a long hair because I see this person putting their locks in a bun. I think that is so. I think it's attractive. Like I think about like Wale, like when he puts his locks in a bun. I think that looks so dope. So that's one thing I pick up from this person. I do also get a vibe that they, I don't know, I'm looking at the painting on his face, definitely cultural. So like, that Caribbean vibe. Ethnicity wise, I'm not 100% sure just yet what I'm picking up on, but I feel like he's connected to his culture a lot. And so, like he celebrates it. He may cook the food, the dishes that are connected to it. He may practice, the traditions of that culture. I do get that he is big in his community. He might come from like a tribe in the sense of like he just comes from a tribe, of his people. That's what I'm picking up. I just saw your message. You said, did you do mine already? Nope, I didn't do yours yet. Divine Pearls. Let me, actually, could I do yours offline? Would that be possible to do it offline? And you just remind me. But yeah, I see that. I see them also. They're big on like accessories. So they might have like a gold ring. They might have like a gold chain. Like I see gold being like big for them. So that could be a part of their culture too. I know I have a line sister, like wearing certain accessories is like, really important for their culture. And so that I get that vibe with them. Definitely tall and manly too. Got the muscles. All right, and the second one. Oh, you did say you were thinking he was Caribbean. That's funny. All right, next one. Signs I should pay attention to when in close proximity of him. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, you like Wale? Yeah. My best friend loves Wale. And he is best friends with my boo, with J. Cole. Let's see what we get. Ace of Swords, the Chariot. I'm noticing the tall buildings in the background. So I feel like you might meet him. Oh, wow. We got the Emperor. Oh, he has his hair in a bun. That's what I said. Ooh, that's perfect. Look at that. I love that. So maybe when you meet him, he has his hair in a bun. Like he has his locks in a bun. I feel like there's going to be something purple on him. So whether it is, I won't say he's going to wear a purple shirt, but maybe there's like a lot of purple in his shirt. What else? There's something purple on him when you meet him. It might be real subtle. Maybe he has like a necklace, a charm or something that has a little bit of purple in it. But I see, it's interesting. I'm noticing these tall buildings. So you could meet him like in the downtown area of a city, or they're from a big city. Like those might be, signs of that it is him, confirmation that it is him. But I get more so like y'all meeting in a big city. So like, if you go to like downtown Charlotte or downtown, I don't know, Miami, just a downtown of a city. You could come across him that way. I feel like he's really holistic and into like herbs, very, into like natural lifestyle. Tatted for sure. He's definitely into tattoos. That's another way you can know it's him. Know more about him in the sense of like, is it him? I don't know. I get him having like kind of light brown eyes too. I'm picking up that vibe. He has a very deep, sexy voice. I mean, absolutely sexy. Like that might make you melt. Like he just starts talking, you just like, oh my gosh, yes, we can go anywhere you want to go. Type of vibe. He's just like real chill, very well kept in a sense of like he takes care of himself and his soul. I like that. I like it a lot. Yeah. Very passionate too. That's another thing that I'm picking up. All right, and then the next one is channel messages from your ancestors. You got it. We gotta share Jacob. I love that man. He's real cool. I met him before, and when I say that he's like really down to earth and just chill, it's a vibe. It is a vibe. And he's very tall. I had hugged him. I was like, oh my goodness, this man is tall. But we like a tall man now. All right. Let's see. Channel messages from your ancestors. We have celebrate and be grateful for every opportunity that has been gifted to you. No gift is ever too small. So recognizing and knowing that everything that you have is something you have prayed for and be grateful for it. Not saying you're not grateful for it now, but just being a reminder. We are watching over you. You are protected and safe. Nobody would get to you without going through us. So knowing like, hey, no one or nothing sent to you that is uninvited or unwanted will ever get to you. They'll block it. They'll send it back to the sender in no time. We have, it is time to let go. You have to move on. Love it. And then it's time to forgive. Forgiveness can help heal. So there might be something too that you might have to let go of, or have been, working through. And they're letting you know, like, hey, it's okay. It's definitely time. And if you already have released this thing, good job. You're on track with everything that they're saying. Let's see what else we get. We have, ooh, look at this. You are manifesting healthy relationships and financial prosperity. So definitely good movement, positive movement and shift within your relationships, or like within your love life. And then your finances improving over time. We have, pay attention to the signs and messages for the next few days. We will show you your answer. So that could be something you've been wondering and thinking about. And so they're saying, we're going to give you confirmation in the next couple of days. So be mindful. Don't miss the sign. There's times too we could be like, is this a sign? And it is the sign. We're like, are y'all sure this is the sign? And they're like, we gave you the same sign 10 times. What do you mean is this a sign? And type of things. But Eight of Wands, they're letting us know that a lot of messages and signs are going to be coming your way very soon. I feel like I'm getting a vibe connected with sticks and trees. I don't know if they're telling you to go in nature and then maybe get under a tree and kind of just speak your intentions with that tree. Like talk to the tree, Because think about it. Trees are sturdy. They typically can withstand a lot of craziness, a lot of damage, a lot of Mother Nature. And the idea is that it will hold it down for you, your goals and your visions. So if you have a chance to go to the park, sit under a tree, maybe write or meditate, do it. Do it. I actually hugged a tree, I think yesterday. No, I think it was Saturday. I hugged a tree. So yeah, talk to a tree and vibe out with it. Alrighty. All right. So that's what I got for you. Okay. Up next is actually let me do Red Nappy Summer, Love Queen, and then I'll get to yours because they have a one question one. All right, Red Nappy Summer, you are up next, my love. All right, I think your question was like ancestral messages, maybe, or something about guidance. I want to say. Let's see. Higher self messages. What am I doing wrong? Blockages. Oh, I don't think you're doing anything wrong. Let's see. Let's do energy. All right. Just higher self messages. About the blockages or whatever. Let's see what we get. We have the Thinking Man, number 46. We have Man Holding a Coin, number 43. And then we have number 37, third chakra, Archangel Shamuel. So it's very interesting. All of these men are coming out in the cards. So I feel like there's a male guy wanting to work with you. It may be Archangel Shamuel. He's connected to the solar plexus chakra. And what I'm getting from this is that there's not like what you're doing wrong. It's not necessarily like, oh, you're doing something wrong, but more so the idea of like, don't think you're doing something wrong. Don't think you're not in alignment. Don't think that you are causing whatever ish is happening in your life right now. In a sense of, oh, I'm the problem. I'm the wrong one. I keep effing up. I'm always going to F up, like I'm the screw up. Like, don't look at it at that sense. More so look at it as, I'm still learning. I'm still growing. And everything is working out the way that it's supposed to, right? Some things might take a little bit longer, right? But the idea is that it's going to work out. And I feel like one of the biggest things Spirit is saying is that financially things are going to work out, but you have to be confident in those things working out for you financially. You literally have to believe and know that even when shit feels like it's not going to. When it's like, it's bills after bills piling up, all of this stuff is happening. I don't know how I'm gonna pay this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. It's like, just know, like, it's gonna get paid. It's gonna get handled. I'm gonna get an extension, whatever it is. Knowing that it is going to work out in your favor is essential here. I'm hearing Spirit say also too, is really recommended that you start listening to subliminals, like money affirmation subliminals at night before you go to bed, or like while you're asleep. So find, like, listen to it during the day to see if you like it and see, you know, if it's okay, because there are some subliminals out there where people be saying some weird stuff. But find one that it feels comfortable with you, like, okay, this is cool, I can listen to this. Now when you start doing this, you will notice things might start to change in your life, where it's like, oh my gosh, like more problems, or it feels weird, or things are getting removed, but it's for a good reason. It's clearing out things, but also you're reconditioning your subconscious mind. So the idea is that as you're asleep, your mind is being imprinted with better affirmations, like, you know, I'm successful, I am worthy of financial abundance, you know, I manage my money with, like, things like that. So I'm definitely hearing them say, find a subliminal that's connected to like money affirmations and like just money in general. I recommend either find a subliminal video where it's like 7-8 hours, because you can listen to it while you're asleep, so you don't have to worry about playing it. Also try to find one that does not have commercials. They exist. And if you can't find one that's 8 hours or that you really like, find one that's an hour and just put it on a loop, so it just keeps playing while you're asleep. Now there might be cases where you listen to it at night and then you wake up, the headphones are off the bed, you know, something happens to the phone or to the iPad or whatever it's on, but that's just like your body trying to reject it in a sense. So even when that happens, keep listening to it. You can listen to it through the day if you don't feel comfortable listening to it while you're asleep, but the idea is that you recondition your mind. And the solar plexus chakra, maybe listen to a meditation for the solar plexus chakra too. Like, make this your work, like your plan for the next 2 weeks. You know, ideally you should do it for 21 days. So try to do it for 21 days, but for at least 2 weeks, do this every single day. So find a solar plexus chakra meditation that's maybe 5-10 minutes, or just listen to a solar plexus chakra song for 5 or 10 minutes each day. And then find some time to listen to these subliminals that's connected to money, and just like, you know, your life being what you want it to be. So that's what I'm getting them saying. It's like you have to change your mind about a lot of these different things. And notice how like the light here is above his head too. So it's like, as you change your mind, you start to feel confident too, right? So for example, if you don't believe that you are beautiful or attractive, your confidence is going to be, you know, zero. But if you believe and know that you are attractive, your confidence is going to grow over time, and it's going to be like, okay, nobody can tell me nothing about how I look. You know, like, of course, everybody ain't everybody's type, but the idea is that at the end of the day, you know that you are beautiful. You know that you are whatever, you know, you want to tell yourself. So that's what I'm getting here. All right. That's what I got for you. Ready, Nappy Summer? Okay. Love Queen, you're up next. You said they stopped kicking my ass and I get you. I get you. I know. You know what's funny? When like we say that kind of stuff to them, like, y'all getting on my nerves, they probably like, you getting on my nerves too. Because we didn't told you X, Y, and Z 5,000 times. And it's just like, it's always that funny like banter, in a sense of like, we go back and forth with it in a sense. All right, Love Queen, let me go to your questions. Oops. Okay. Question. Why is he talking to me this way? All right, we have the garden and the gate, blossoming abundance. Both of these have 3 in it. So it gives me this vibe of like they're not balanced right now. Mind, body, and soul is not balanced. So that is one of the reasons why they have been acting this way lately. I'm gonna have to put my charger in a second on my computer. We have the judgment card, and we also have temperance. Yeah, there's definitely some misalignment here with this person, some disconnect with them. I get that, you know, what has happened is this person is just like, just been shifting in terms of their wonky attitude and behavior to like, you know, their whole self. At the bottom of the deck, we have hostilities. It's like they're fighting a part of their transformation right now. And also, too, we did just get out of Mercury retrograde, you know, officially on either Saturday or Sunday. But, you know, we're still in the shadow period. So the idea is that, hey, stuff is still being tested. You know, people are still being, you know, tested in a sense. So being mindful of that too, like I said, sometimes Mercury retrogrades affect people a little bit more than others. And so this Mercury retrograde might be hitting his ass a little bit more right now. It's not giving an excuse to be an asshole to you, but more so, what do I say? How do I word it? Like, it hits different for certain people at certain times. So like we have to be careful, you know, and like I've noticed like towards certain parts of the Mercury retrograde, some people have been, you know, a little bit more annoying to me than usual, but I have to watch myself and making sure that I respond in a sense of not anger or, you know, pettiness, shadiness, and all of that. Like really be intentional about what I'm saying. So that's something to think about too. So it's also like a test for you to practice your censorship, but also to communicate in a way where it's like it doesn't have to be unhealthy, you know. But you can check somebody real smooth without cursing them out. That's another thing too. So it's like learning that skill set too. But I feel like it's just like, you know, Mercury retrograde, and it's like it's the growing pains I'm getting to is what I'm picking up. All right, your next question: will he reach out? If so, what do I say? The healer of the ages wanted to pop out, so I feel like he will reach out. I think it's more so when he's a little bit more calmer. So like probably after this Mercury retrograde post period, shadow period is over, is one of the things I'm picking up in terms of like what you should say to him. I feel like, you know, keep it casual, keep it real smooth. Don't, how do I word this? Like don't pop off, but more so like just play it cool, you know, and see how things go with y'all. So if he says like, hey, you know, I really apologize for how I said X, Y, and Z, like, yeah, you know, I didn't appreciate that. That really hurt. This, that, and the third. Like, don't just snap off at him, but more so like, hey, like next time you feeling some type of way or you in a mood, like, just let me know, or like just, hey, say like I need some days to myself because I'm not in the right space to talk to you right now, and have them be honest with you versus them like being mean or being rude or whatever, right? So like, you know, you're setting your boundaries, you're making it clear like this is what it is, and you're not letting him like walk over you or anything like that, but more so like you're practicing that communication. Like, how do I be effective with you and get my point across to, like, let you know this is what it is, but also too, like, hey, watch yourself. And then you want charms and letters. Let me cut the air off, and then actually, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna put the letters out, and then in the charms, and then I'll just cut the air off really quick. One of the charms fell into the thing, so you got an owl. So I'm just flip the letters over, and while I cut the air off and get some water, feel free to, make the words that you want to make with this. I see misses already. I see bias. I see soulmate, twin flame. I see digs. We got a T. We got a W. We got another T. We got a U. We got an L. And we got a B. So we got love. I also see sweet. All right. Tau, which is 3. It's a Greek word. I'm going to see what that means. I'm going to look it up real quick. Or Greek letter, I should say. It is the 19th star in a constellation. Interesting. It symbolizes the life or resurrection. So it could also symbolize rebirth in a sense. That's very interesting. That's the first time I think I've ever called out a Greek letter or word in this. So let me cut the air off and then I'll be right back. Alrighty. We are back. Hey Liz. Is the list? Yep, you can still get a reading if you want. Oh, I forgot to put my charger in my computer. I will do that in a second. Okay. So we have love, we have sweet, we have digs. I feel like digs is maybe that person taking digs at you, just saying stuff that can be really annoying or triggering at times. I feel like with the biases, it's sometimes too we have to get another perspective where it's someone that has a neutral understanding of everything in the connection, if that makes sense. So where they can give you the best advice, and not always tell you what you want to hear, but more so telling you what you need to hear. And it's not saying in this particular case that you're not hearing something, but it's the idea it's good to have those type of people around you that can be neutral and give you that type of advice. We have love, we have Mr. So there's definitely love here, just within your life, right? And I feel like there's a male spirit guide around you that is around you and letting you know that they love you and that they are here for you. And also with sweet, I feel like too this sweet, giving me candy or sweets as in desserts. Maybe cut back on that is what I'm picking up here in a sense. So yeah, that's what I pick up in terms of that. Let's get you a couple of charms. Oh, we got one charm, the owl. So there might be some dreams, some communication you might receive at night for the next couple of days. If you do, definitely put a bay leaf under your pillow. Hey, Brianna, 1111. We have live your dream. Never lose sight of your dream. We also have smile. It's the same in all languages. So knowing that, okay, I got to put my charger in. The battery's low. Anyway, no, just smile. Keep pushing through, not losing sight of the end goal. We have the revolver and a knife. So this might mean, there is definitely a need to clear out some things, get rid of some things, some people right now, take a break from them. We have the tree of wisdom, the tree of life. So, continuously learning, practicing different things, reading, affirmations, reading things that uplift your spirit and your energy. We have angels watching over you, or I think angels watching over me, which is they're watching over you. So that protection once again. We have a little teddy bear. So your baby, one of your spirit babies, is like, hi, mommy. Hi, mommy. And this baby is holding a key. So maybe they're letting you know, like, they might communicate with you at some point and they give you an answer that you might have been looking for or been wanting. Okay? What is this? You have the number 21, or no, number 31. So maybe you do something special on the 31st. Tomorrow is the 4th. 3 plus 1 is 4. That might be a significant day for you. But Halloween too is the 31st. So I don't know if you're doing anything special with your baby boo on Halloween. Get him dressed up and stuff. So that might be fun if you celebrate Halloween. But yeah. Oh, you're 31? Oh, wow. Well, look at that. There we go. Well, love queen, you don't look a day over 31. How about that? All right. But that's what I got for you, boo. And if you feel like you gotta, take a break from them, block them for a little bit, do what you gotta do. Keep your sanity and your peace is important. All right, up next is Emily. I'm gonna add Liz after Gloria since you just have one question. And then, okay. Let me put my charger in my phone, not my phone, put my charger into my computer, and then we can get back to the reading. I wish I had I thought I had an extension cord here. Because I don't have there's sockets right here. The only thing is everything is plugged into it right now. So I'm like, I can't unplug anything at this particular moment. I might be able to unplug my camera system for like a little bit. All right, give me like 2 seconds. Okay, we are back. All right, Brianna, I will add you to the list. All right, up next is Emily. All right. I feel like I have an Emily slide somewhere in here. I might just have to make another one for now. I don't see it. Okay, I'll just make another one. Okay. Emily. Alrighty. And I know you sent the PayPal. Let me go to the PayPal. Oops, wrong person. All right. You want love notes and ancestral messages. Let's do ancestral messages first. All right. Oh, that was quick. Ooh, look at that. You will be the first multimillionaire in your family. That's the first card that comes out. And I've said this before, that card doesn't always come out for people when I use that deck. So I don't take it lightly. So you definitely will be successful financially, whether that be you just have, really good investments in the future. You have like a really good retirement fund, you invest in some stocks or bonds, whatever it is, it definitely helps you have that type of access to money in the long run, which is amazing. Plus, too, you can do investment property. It's a lot of ways to, make money and have money nowadays. All right, next we have after you clear your head, you'll be able to see what was distracting you. So making sure that, sometimes when things are removed from our lives, and we are kind of like out of that funk, out of that depression, out of that sadness, we are able to really see things for what they really are and see the lessons and the value of it too. So that's something to be mindful of. We have them. This is the moment where we need you to accept and know your power that you hold within. Stop sleeping on yourself. So knowing that you have the ability to be successful, knowing that you have the ability to get and have whatever it is that you want. Nothing is ever too big or too small for you. Like if you want it, you can have it, right? If you want it, it is yours. But you have to believe that and know that, and not question it or doubt it too. That's another big thing here. All right, next we have meditate more and ground yourself. So making sure that you're, finding the things within your life that help you stay focused, that stay grounded, to stay in alignment with everything. We have pray with sincerity and a willingness to be guided and help. So this is making sure that whenever you're making your prayers, you're saying them, you're setting your intentions, you're very clear about it, and you're knowing like, okay, this is what I want, this is what I need, this is, where I want my life to be. And so when you pray like that, when you set those intentions in that way, that's what happens. That's what unfolds. That's what manifests, because it's near and dear to your heart, and it's also a part of your purpose. You feel very connected and drawn to it. We have love will find you. Just be open to and ready to receive it. So knowing that love is on its way to you, like I said, be ready and open, ready to receive it. It's time to release all energetic and physical toxins from your life, purify and detox. So that's another thing too. It's like as you are able to clear your head and see things for what they are, you're able to really, let go of things that don't serve you anymore, right? The removal of those blockages is essential. Next we have, are you ready? Are you sure there is no turning back now? So kind of with this love thing, like, are you ready to receive it? Cool. Are you ready to, have this financial success? Cool. But the idea of like, hey, once it arrives, it's no turning back. Like, this is it. And then we have celebrate and be grateful for every opportunity that has been gifted to you. No gift is ever too small. So knowing that, all the blessings that you have in your life are here for a reason. There's something that you have once wanted, that you once prayed for, and just be happy for them. Be grateful for them. Okay? Now, let's do your love notes. Okay. Love notes for Emily. Love notes. I feel like something flipped. Or maybe it flipped back to what it was. Well, whatever it is, if it's meant to come out, it'll come back out. All right. Got a lot of cards here. So we have, I know there is something special about you. So this person, they see how beautiful your soul is. They see the connection that is shared between you two. We have, wear something edible the next time we're alone. So this person definitely wants to use their tongue. They want to have a taste of you. We have, I daydream about being intimate with you. Oh, wow. This person's definitely into you physically and romantically in terms of like, you know, the sexual chemistry, the fire and desire, the passion. We have, I look forward to spending my life with you. So there's definitely a vibe of this person seeing a future with you, wanting to build something with you, a legacy. I am clear about what I want with you. So remember how they said like pray with sincerity, you know, and all of that in the third. So like doing that as well when it comes to your partner, to love, like pray with sincerity, have a clear vision of what it is that you want in your partner and what you want when it comes to love in your relationship. We have, I'm ready now, let's make magic. So remember that was another common word in your cards, your ancestral messages, ready. So the idea is that when this person shows up, you have to be ready. You know, and of course, nobody is perfect. Everybody still has to grow and heal. Nothing is done once, you know, you hit a certain phase of your life. It's like the idea of like, okay, when this person arrives, can I handle it? Am I ready to be in a relationship like this? And also, too, they have to be in that same space as well. And then we have, what are you, what are you wearing? Your scent makes me melt. So this person is definitely drawn to you physically and just like your aura, your energy. Let's get one more. Oh, this was the card that, see, remember I said I felt like a card turned out? And I said, if it's meant to come out, it'll come out. And look at that. We have, I trust you with my heart. So that is beautiful. That's so beautiful. This person, you know, they can see a future with you and they also trust you. You know, that's big. That's huge. You don't want to be with someone you can't trust. You don't want to be with someone that you can't see a future with. So the fact that we get this vibe and we see this is amazing. I absolutely love that. Alrighty, so that's what I got for you, boo. I hope that resonated with you. Alright, up next is Crystal. Alright, alright, thank you so much for leaving extra little tip. I appreciate it. I surely do. I'm going to put up there a little bit longer. All right, Crystal. Let's do your love notes first. Or like the love reading. Do your love reading. Get a couple of love messages, and then we get a couple of love cards connected to love and romance within your life. All right, we have, this one's a fall on top of it, so I accept it. But the first card was, our roots run deep, and this will help us grow tall. And then we have you give the best gifts. I feel like you really know me. So I feel like with this, our roots run deep, there's just a strong chemistry, a strong history with this person, right? You know, you might feel like, oh, wow, we must have been connected in a past life before. Or you may, you know, you might come across them in the future and you're just like, wow, you know, we grew up in the same area before. Or, you know, there's some type of commonality here that connects you all. Shared experiences is another thing that I pick up. We have, this is a sacred bond, going back to that chemistry and the connection. I feel your love when you make time to put a smile on my face. Thank you. So this person also appreciates you and what you do, what you bring to the table, what you offer, as well too. They feel good around you. They feel safe around you. We have, I'll always protect you, sweetheart. I love that. So they will always be there for you, making sure you're good spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially. Our prayers have been heard. This is a blessed union. I love that. It's keep getting cards about like, this union being sacred, this union being, you know, deep, right? I love this. Okay, so now we're gonna get you some love cards here. All right, so we have unexpected news. This news arriving may affect the dynamic of your current relationship or dating life. Allow yourself the space and time to process this new information. Being at odds, it seems that both of you are on different pages at the moment. A conversation, therapy, or time alone may be needed. Don't worry, you two will find your way back to one another. So there could be someone that you may have been at odds with lately or in the past, and it might be a question that you've been thinking about, like, is this someone that I will reconcile with later on down the road? Or also too, like, will other people be this exact same way? And I feel like what they're saying here is like, don't let the past taint your future. Don't let the past taint your present status when it comes to dating and the relationship. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Let's see what else. We have choices and decisions. It's time to decide what is the best solution. You can no longer prolong this anymore. The longer you wait, the more delays this may cause somewhere down the road. So yeah, there's definitely someone or something, but I get it's more connected to a person that you just really have to decide, is this something I keep on entertaining? Is this something that I still want to hold on to? It could be someone from your past that you don't even interact with, but maybe you hold on to a pain or something that they did and that still triggers you, or that, you carry that with you. It's like you have to let that go. You have to make the decision to let that go. Of course, you can do whatever you want to do, but the idea is like it's time to release it. It's time to let it go, because it's only going to cause blockages and distance between you and new people. That's what I'm picking up here. So let's say you do let this go, this energy go, this person go, and you free yourself. What comes from that? So we have ghosting. This communication between you and someone seems non-existent. Don't allow this moment to taint your dating life with others. So I feel like what they're saying with the ghosting card is that, hey, like, it's okay to let things be done and end it. Especially if someone is toxic and you keep trying to explain yourself, you keep trying to, fix things. If you gotta ghost them, ghost them. You gotta let it be, let it be. You gotta block them, do what you gotta do. Brotherhood, we have the true brotherhood is valued and respected. The support and guidance of someone's brother or male friend, whether physically or spiritually, should be considered. So there might be some physical male guides here, or not physical male guides, spiritual guides here that are connecting with you and supporting you and guiding you when it comes to your relationships and like your just dating life in general. And I just dropped a card on the floor. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can grab it without knocking over stuff. Let me see. Okay. That was a lot of work to get that card. All right. So we have I love you. Love is a powerful feeling. When we truly experience the actions of someone that truly loves us, it is magical. So I feel like what they're saying, the spiritual, brothers and, male brothers that are here for you, they love you and they wanting the best for you. So I think one of the biggest things when it comes to love is to making sure that you free yourself from things that are just no longer needed in your life, that are not healthier for you, and you get to experience love. You get to experience the bliss of love and romance, right? There's this energy of you finally having everything that you always wanted when it comes to like a partner. And then your last card is romance. Your dating life is about to get exciting. Enjoy the company of someone, of your special someone or potential partners. So you're definitely going to start to have, some movement in your dating life. You might be dating more than one person at a time. You might have people who wanting to approach you at different times. And it's just like, it becomes entertaining. It becomes really good and a good, great way for you to just kind of have fun and see what's out there in the dating world. But we do see, a partner that you feel good about and that feels good about you, but making sure that you let go of any blockages. All right. The pendulum question is, ow. I was scratching my scalp and I think I hit a bump or something because that hurt. All right, pendulum question. Will I get the job that I'm applying for? Will Crystal get the job that she is applying for? Will Crystal get the job that she's applying for? Will Crystal get the job that she's applying for? We got a yes. You will. Yay, congratulations. All right. And then tarot, let's do the second question first. General messages Spirit wants me to know right now. We have patience, number 16. We have number 52, Goddess of the Moon. We have number 6, Contract. Let's see what else we get. We have number 10, Storm Warning. Let's get one more card. Then we have number 38, fourth chakra, which is your heart chakra, Archangel Raphael. So the big message that I get here is that they're telling you now, when you don't break free from things that just no longer serve you, when you don't fulfill, contracts, and meaning if something is expired, if something is done and you don't get out of it, you don't let it go, it causes more chaos in your life. So that's why that storm warning card is out there. It's saying, hey, there's a contract that has been fulfilled. You no longer have to entertain it. You no longer have to keep it. However, if you continue to entertain, if you continue to be of that energy connected to that contract, more chaos is going to happen, right? Because it has served its purpose, right? And they're telling you to clear the path, get out the way, because there's a storm coming. So think about it like this, literally like a hurricane. If you keep getting announcements that, hey, there's a hurricane coming on October 5th, there's a hurricane coming October 5th, but you stay at home, you don't do anything to protect your home, you don't do anything to protect yourself, you can't get upset if you've been reminded multiple times and then that hurricane destroys your home. Now let's, of course, this is like a basic example, but the idea, let's say if you did protect your home, do what you needed to do, a lot of it didn't get destroyed. There might be some damage, but it's still not like the worst of the worst. So the idea is that, hey, I am being prepared and told this is what I need to do. So let me do these things. Let me get myself prepared for the next step in my life, of my journey, right? So that's one thing I'm picking up here. I feel like with the Goddess of the Moon card, this is about like your intuition. This is giving me divine feminine energy as well too. It's also giving me this vibe of like, just going within and being reflective, seeing things for what they are. And as you do that, be patient with yourself. Like nothing is easy in the sense of like when you're reflecting, when you're kind of, channeling things, going through things and going through different parts of your journey and knowing that you should trust your intuition, right? I feel like they're saying too, your intuition is starting to develop and get stronger over time. Within the next couple of years, your intuition is going to get powerful. So even if you feel like it might be powerful now, it's really about to heighten. So the idea is like, don't run away from it. Don't be nervous about it either. Embrace it because it's here to help you. It's here to help you, know what to do next. Like for instance, like let's say, you usually take the same route to go home one day, but you're just feeling called to go to a different direction and you avoid like a huge traffic jam or you avoid an accident. It's for a reason. So trusting your intuition, tapping into it, don't be afraid of it is one of the big things that I get here too. And then with the heart chakra here, it's just all about, checking in with your heart chakra, opening up to love, being ready for love, being receptive to love, healing that heart chakra. Of course, if this is something you've already been doing, they're saying continue to do that work and practice self-love, practice, affirmations that are connected to love, connected to like romance and a loving life. And then the next question that you have is, what major events are coming my way for the remainder of the year? Let's see what we get. I'll get a couple of these in tarot. All right, we have 35, first chakra, which is your root chakra, Archangel Michael. I love that for you. We have number 49, Angel of Love, and we have number 44, Woman Holding a Heart. So definitely, some more stability within your love life. So you might actually have a loving connection towards the end of this year, or you might meet the person that you can have that type of bond with, that type of connection with, is what I'm picking up here. I also get that there's stability within your heart chakra. It is more balanced. It is more stable. It's also, and you're in a space where you can handle dating, you can handle a connection, you can handle, love. And I say that to say is that, people can say, oh, I'm ready for a relationship, but have not done the work to heal, have not done the work to work on themselves, be reflective of things that they have done in the past. And then they meet somebody and it's just like, it goes left because it's like they weren't really ready for it, So I love that. We got the Four of Pentacles right under the root chakra, stability, groundedness. I love that for you. I love that. Consistency is another thing that I'm healing. We have we keep saying we have a number. You have the Nine of Cups. I love that for you too. Getting what you want, having what you want, that peace. And then we have the Daughter of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. That's a love offering. Someone offering you love, someone offering you a connection, dating you. So I definitely can see you being in a beautiful connection with someone towards the end of this year. Or at least like meeting the person that you'll be in that connection with. So definitely be receptive to it. Practice, self-love. Practice being open to love. Work on grounding yourself. Work on, understanding your triggers, how to respond when you're triggered. What do you do when you're triggered? And just what it comes to in regards to like love. All right, and then let's do your letters. All right, the first thing that I hear is I'm hearing spirit say honey. And they're singing the Mariah Carey honey song. So she's like, and it's just like honey, when your love comes over me. Now there's different interpretations of what that song is really saying, but I get the idea of like, it feels good in terms of their love, the way that they love you. Now if you want to take it the other way of the the meaning of the honey, you can. But this is what spirit is channeling to me. I also get they want to say I forgot. They told me, then they left it. Okay, here we go. Job. So jobs. So you might end up applying to more than one job if you have been looking for a new job or considering a new job, a new position, and they're giving you the green light to do that. Go for it. Try it out. See what happens. You might actually too get more than one offer. We have doctors, so making sure that you're taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, mentally. If there's something wrong, definitely, get it checked out. Do what you have to do to get it checked out by a professional, right? However, whatever type of professional you think is the best fit for it, but definitely get it checked out, or have a checkup, right? We have life. So I feel like what this is saying here, just life. Enjoy your life. Vision your life. Set goals for your life. Of course, you're probably already doing that, but like really be intentional about it and be clear about it too. Don't lose sight of the goals that you have. Don't give up on it. Keep pushing through. Keep going. We have a video as well too. They want me to say. I'm not gonna move the letters around to spell it, but video. So there might be a video on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube that is made for you to watch right now. You will know it when you see it. I feel like it's actually made by a man and not a woman. It's just gonna be life changing. It might be some affirmations, there might be some tips and tricks on how to get through something, but check it out. We have tax. So I feel like with this, it's like not putting a toll on yourself, making sure that you're not you're not pushing yourself, you're not overwhelming yourself. We have these eyes, but they're telling me 333 and 111. So those might be special angel numbers for you too. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Crystal. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Up next is Your Welcome Love is Rosalie. Oops. Now, I don't know if I took a picture of your super chat, Rosalie. Okay, here we go. 5 for the love notes songs, and then 5 for the spirit guide ancestral messages. You got it. All right, Rosalie, let me find your name. I know your name is in here somewhere. There it is. Number 13. All right, let's get you some love notes, and then we'll get you some ancestral messages too. All right, we have, just gonna grab like a stack of them. We have Trust Me. So this person wants you to believe what they say. We have Our Journey is Unique. Don't compare it to anyone else. So understanding too that the vibe, the connection that you might have with this person is definitely special, you know. And some folks might not understand it. Some folks might not really, you know, appreciate it or rock with it, but it's like it's your journey, it's unique. And then also too, don't compare yourself to anybody else. Just you know, partnerships and connections. Sometimes my nerves get the best of me, but I really do dig you. So this person definitely likes you. They might be a little shy or reserved at times, but they are feeling you. We have yet yes, I really do love you. So obviously this person is saying like I really do love you or I really do like you. We have Fly Away With Me. So they might think about like getting away with you sometimes, like taking, you know, a break from the world and wanting to just like vacate with you. We have Your Vibes Match My Vibe. So it's like you two just naturally can be in your own world and nobody really gets it, but like you two, you get the vibe. Okay, another card fell on the floor. Let me see if I can grab it without knocking over stuff. Okay, we have You Feel Like Home, You Feel Like My Family. So this person feels very safe with you. They feel connected with you too in a way that they might not feel with a lot of people. All right, let's get one more. We have, oops, cards. I daydream about being intimate with you. So this person definitely is feeling you physically and definitely attracted to you physically. All right, bottom of the deck, we have You Are My Sweetheart. Super cute. All right, now let's get you some ancestral messages. All right, let's get like a stack of them. We have It's time to release all energetic, physical toxins from your life, purify and detox, celebrate and be grateful for every opportunity that has been gifted to you. No gift is ever too small. Pray with sincerity and a willingness to be guided and help. This is the moment where we need you to accept the power and know the power you hold within. Stop sleeping on yourself. So the idea is that the toxic thing or the energetic thing that you might have to release is like sleeping on yourself, not thinking that you're able to have something that you really want or, you know, achieve a certain goal. Like you actually can do it, but that's something you have to believe and accept and know. All right, your next little stack of cards we have Unlearning is the new learning. It is a gift to break through these cycles, and you are doing just that. Pay attention to the signs and the messages for the next few days. We will show you your answer. If you don't play to win the game, then why are you playing? So the idea is like, hey, if you feel like you want to be financially abundant and free, but you have this lack mentality mindset, or your actions show you like, hey, I can't have this, or, you know, there's no point in me trying to apply for these type of jobs. It's like you're not playing the game to win it. You're just playing. You're not even really playing the game because you're playing it to lose in a sense because you're giving up already, you know. Next we have is lean into your blessings. So this is just letting you know like, hey, there's so much opportunity and greatness that can happen for you, but you have to lean into that. And then the last couple of cards we're going to get for you, we have, oh, look at that. Abundance and love and wealth are coming your way. So once again, highlighting the success that is yours. We are celebrating your success along with you. So they're letting you know like, hey, we are here. We're ready. And then wipe your third eye off. You're missing some things. So I feel like what they're saying there is like, visualize yourself being the best version of yourself, having the life that you want. Wipe that third eye off if you feel like you can't have it. That's a you know, a core value you have to change and adjust and fix because you can have it. Everything that you want is yours, but you have to believe and accept it. And plus too, when you wipe off your third eye, you're able to visualize yourself in it a lot easier. All right, so that's what I got for that. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Rosalie. And then we have Gloria. And I believe, Gloria, you just wanted like a love reading. Let's find your name, Gloria. I know you're in here somewhere. There you are. Number 35. All right. Love reading for Gloria. All right. Love reading for Gloria. Actually, let me use my new card. All right. We have, oh, my nose is itchy. Sorry. Okay. We have fate. In life, in love, things may not always be clear, make sense, or seem to be going our way. The truth is that what is meant to be will be. Choose peace in that as you live your navigate your life. Sorry. We have price of love. Are you willing to make an investment when it comes to love? Are you willing to pay the toll? Remember that love is not a destination, but a journey. So knowing that, hey, things that are truly fated for us, it's not like a, oh, one top shop type of thing. It's more so like it is a journey. It's a process. You know, it takes a little bit longer to get there, but also too, there's things along the way that we have to, you know, see or notice or accomplish as well. But what is yours will always be yours, basically. Next, we have is boundaries. It is important to set boundaries with this person. Be mindful of what you will and will not tolerate. So know too that setting your boundaries with someone is essential. You know, not letting anyone walk over you, not letting anyone take advantage of you is essential here too. We also have reciprocity. Oh my gosh, tongue tied. This beautiful song and dance between two souls shows a harmonious balance of giving and receiving. So the idea is that, you know, as you both are connecting and, you know, with each other, both parties are doing their share, doing their part. You know, everything is being reciprocated, right? We have mirrored souls. This card signifies that you have met your spiritual other half. This is also confirmation of balance of feminine and masculine energy within oneself. So letting you know, like, hey, you met someone or you will meet someone where it is a beautiful connection, so fully connected, and it just goes from there, right? And then we have hanging out. Who doesn't love spending time with their crush or their boo? Dating doesn't always have to be fancy dinners. Spending quality time with someone can be romantic, fun, and chill. So there might be some time that you might be spending with your boo, with someone that you love, that you're connected to, or a crush coming up soon. So yeah, that's what I got for you for your love reading. All right. Up next is, hey Diana. I don't know if you heard my message earlier, but I was saying I'll do your reading offline. Just because I have like a long list. All right, we got Liz. You wanted to know what is next in love for me. You got it, Liz. All right. This is for Liz. What is up next for Liz in terms of her love life? All right, we got Okay, we just got these 2 cards in the last reading, so I'm going to shuffle it again just to make sure, you know, the energy. We just got that card too. All right, so we have Mirrored Souls. I think that was one of the cards we did get actually. This card signifies that you have met your spiritual other half. This is also confirmation of balance, masculine and feminine energy within one. So, more than friends, this person may be just more than a friend. Someone in this friendship is seeking a romantic partnership now. Friendly reminder: many great relationships starts off with friendship. So the idea that there might be someone that you might have been friends with for a little bit of time, or maybe just getting to know, and they're starting to grow more feelings for you, which is cute. And they're realizing, like, you know, you really do have a lot in common. There is a connection, there is chemistry between you two, which is really nice. All right, next is, wedding. This situation involves marriage. There may be an upcoming wedding, your own or someone else's. This card also signifies validation that you would get married. So if you've been wondering, you know, if marriage is in the cards for you, it definitely is. You may even meet the person that you will end up marrying soon, or, you know, things just happen. Wow. You got yin yang, so it's kind of like the, you know, very similar energy with the mirrored souls. Meet your spiritual other half. You both reflect the innermost parts of each other emotionally and spiritually. You are the reflection of this person as they are of you. So definitely soon you'll be meeting that counterpart of yours, someone that you can just know that is your specific person, basically, right? And no other. And then we have vacation and travel. It's time for a trip. Pack your bags and get ready for a nice voyage. Distress and enjoy this time away. It is necessary. So you might meet this person on vacation. You might, you know, the moment y'all meet, y'all connect, you vibe, and it's like, boom, you go on a trip together. And then we have fantasy. Fantasies are great until we have to face reality. Be sure you are accepting things for what they truly are and to avoid any disappointment. So making sure, like, you know, you don't, like, it's okay to have the plans, to think of the future, plan for the future, but like to not live in it too long, in a sense of like you forget of what's happening in that exact moment too. So how do I word this? Like, yes, accept things for what they are, but also to, like, you know, visualize what it is that you really want, but like not being delusional in a sense. Not saying that you are delusional, but the idea is like sometimes we can get so lost into things where we forget, like, okay, hey, let's start at stage 1, you know, let's start here, versus like really going down this rabbit hole of things, if that makes sense. Okay, that's what I got for you, Liv. I see some really great energy here for you, Liz. I hope you enjoy it. All right, up next is Honey Lytical, and then we have Brianna 1111, and we'll be done. All right. And you said the questions are on Instagram. I like your Cash App picture. It's cute. All right, let me go to my Instagram. Oh, I like how you sent your questions. Really cool. Okay. Okay. Let's do your, let me put your name on the screen, and then I'll do your pendulum and stuff. All right. All right, guidance for the rest of 2022. The World and the 7 of Pentacles. I'm hearing them say you will receive what you have put in, the effort that you have put in. It will be matched, right? You know how, like, retirement, when you have an employer, you put, you know, a certain percentage in, they'll match it. That's what they're saying. The universe is going to match what you're putting in. But they're also going to give you more too, in a sense. So it's like whatever you put in, whatever work and effort you're putting in, they're going to match it times 10. So it's like if you are doing your best to manage your money more, they're going to notice that, and they're going to give you more opportunities to have more money because you're doing a good job with it. You know, a lot of blessings are finally going to be ready for harvest and to grow. We have the Four of Pentacles as well too, so more stability is what I'm seeing here. You know, and also in terms of like what's coming in, definitely more stability, more opportunities where you're able to be, you know, financially secure and safe. And it's interesting that I say the word safe because I never really said that before when it comes to finances, but like more so in a sense of, you know, you won't feel like you don't have enough. You won't feel like, it's interesting. These cards come out: the Daughter of Page of Swords, Three of Swords, and then the Five of Pentacles. When the Five of Pentacles is about like abandonment, you know, being left out, in the cold, you know, some financial struggles in a sense. Like your finances are better than what they were before, is what I'm picking up here. And also too, just being mindful that it's okay if things are not perfect. Like let's say you want your credit score to be better than what it is. That is okay if it's not where it is, where you want it to be right now. Knowing that it is only temporary. This is only temporary. It is not forever, right? So know that it will get better, you know, to keep pushing through, to not lose sight of your goals, and to not give up is what I'm hearing as well too. Look at that. We have number 13, financial constraints, and then number 42, woman holding a coin. See, they're letting you know, like, hey, things might be looking a little rough right now financially, or, you know, it may have been rough in the past, but it's definitely getting better, right? You're going to have more money. You're going to have the wisdom, too, and the knowledge and the intelligence to how to manage it better so you can keep it and keep it growing. So I feel like the guidance is connected to, like, you know, your finances, and also to just, like, not letting what's happening right now scare you or like make you feel like it won't get better. So I definitely see more money and improvement with your finances for sure. Oh wow, your next question is what can I do to increase my finances? I love that. Let's get the those money cards. Where are they? Here they are. Okay. What can you do to increase your finances? What can you do to increase your finances? Okay, so we have seal, business contract documents, gifts of money, career, writing, clerical, paperwork, staying put, wings, rising above money issues, business taking off, profit, career, spiritual work, life purpose, and mission. So I feel like one thing that you can do to increase your finances is remove any blocks financially that you might have spiritually. So in a sense of, like everything has some type of spiritual connection or component to it, you know, especially when it comes to like money and like blockages when it comes to money or when it comes to love. Like it's always more than the surface. It's like it's more than just like, oh, you know, I'm not saving enough. Oh, you know, I don't have the job that allows me to make more money type of thing. It's more so about, I mean, that could be the physical part of it, but there's a spiritual sense of like, you know, there might be some things that you have to do to release blockages. So listening to you know, money affirmations, listening to money subliminals, like affirmations in that way, where you're breaking through some mindsets that you might have when it comes to money, you know, listening to people that are financial advisors, you know, having a budget. Speaking of budget, I need to send my friend this budget Excel document. But like managing your budget, taking care of that, I think is really important to keep track of your finances. You don't have to be obsessed with it, but knowing where your money is going, knowing what your money is doing is essential because, you know, it helps you, you know, make sure that you're mindful of it. Hey, Virgo Ventures. Yeah, you can still pay for a reading. You surely can. What else can I see here for you? How to increase your finances? You know, let me get you some money mantras too, and this could be connected to like what you can say and work on. We have money is constantly growing or constantly overflowing in my business. So the idea is that there's more than enough money out there for you. Because we might feel like, oh man, you know, there's so much, there's a limit. And it's like, no, there's not a limit on money. It's always money out there for someone to have, for someone to enjoy. So believe it and know it, accept it. Not limiting yourself to, not like making it feel like it's contractual in the sense of like, oh, I can only make this much money for the rest of my life. I have all the money that I desire. Two, being grateful for what you have and knowing that more is to come. Being appreciative, so like not being, man, I wish I made more money. Man, I wish I didn't have to spend all this kind of money on something. Man, da 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 da. It's like, no, I am grateful that I get to pay these bills. I'm grateful I have enough money to pay these bills. I'm grateful that I have an extension on this account. I'm grateful that, I have someone that can help me financially, if that's the case. Like whatever it is, finding the beauty and the value in it. I easily tap into the universal wealth codes. So this is another card that I've never seen come out of this deck, but it's funny because I feel like it's saying using the energy of the universe to help you unlock the code to get more money. So, using like herbs, using cinnamon, using bay leaves, using things that you find in your everyday life, like or in grocery store, but also to connecting to this, to God, to spirit, saying like, hey, I need help with this area of my finances. Please assist. Please guide me. Please, shower me with the money to cover X, Y, and Z. Like being detailed too, unlocking the wealth codes. I hear sometimes people talk about like there's numbers that you can write down or use, and that's like a code to certain things. I've never done it before, but I've heard about it, so maybe look into that. We have I manifest money with ease and joy. So this is something you have to believe too. You can get money just like that, right? And also know that money doesn't always have to be someone giving it to you. It could be, hey, I'm gonna cover your groceries today, the person that's in front of you, or hey, this meal is on me. Someone just pays for your meal. This, my friend will tell you one thing about me. I'm always getting free food, some way, shape, or form. I'm literally being gifted free food. We can go out. People are covering our meals, and it just happens. Like I don't do anything, or I get like free drinks. I don't do anything in particular. It just happens, right? So the idea like that's how it can come into you. All right. And then, um, oh, it was Instagram. I'm like, I remember looking at your questions. So here we are. Okay. Um, let's do the pendulum, and then we'll do the love reading with the letters because you said you wanted the letters with it. All right, Virgo virtues. I will add you to the list. I got your payment. All right. Are you on the right path for your highest and greatest good? Are you on the right path for your highest and greatest good? We got a yes. Oh, I hope you feel better, Gloria. I'm sorry you have an earache. I definitely pray that it goes away and you wake up free of that earache. I know those can suck. All right, love reading for you, Honey Little. We have the Knight of Chalices. That was the first card that wanted to pop out. So there's definitely somebody here wanting to connect with you romantically. It's very chivalrous, very charming. Let's see what else we get. Might be a Scorpio channeling there for some reason, or have some Scorpio energy within them. Definitely a good lover. We have the Magician here. So like whoever you want this person, whoever the person you want to be with romantically, definitely set that intention and that manifestation. Like this is who I want, the type of person I want, the type of energy I want, and gravitate towards that. Let's see what else we get. I'm gonna actually get the other deck now. You have the power to attract your person, whoever it is. All right, we have gifts and offerings. A gift serves as a gesture of affection, care, and a way to make a special someone smile. This may be your or your person's love language. So the idea that someone wants to shower you with love, maybe the person that's interested in you or that will show up in your life will shower you with gifts, shower you with love and affection. Let's see what else we get. We have vulnerability. This emotional openness is essential in all healthy relationships as it paves the way to a deeper understanding. So this person's also emotionally available. ready to be vulnerable, to share their truths, to talk to you about things, and you feel the same way about them. We have proposal. This is a desire to take this. There is a desire to take this connection to the next level. Are you ready? Very interesting. So someone that you might meet in the Knight of Cups, see someone that offers something too. You know, not saying, oh, when he meets you, that when they meet you, they're going to propose to you immediately, but it's like they pursue you instantly. We also have pleasure. That gives me that Scorpio vibe. Taking the time to please ourselves or our partner can be what is needed to release some stress. Use this time to enjoy the pleasure of romance. And then we also have chemistry. There's undeniable chemistry between you and this person. Are you willing to explore it? So it might be someone that's literally up under your nose, you know? Or it could be someone brand new. And then we have vacation and travel. This time for a trip, pack your bags and get ready for a nice voyage. Distress and enjoy this time away. It is necessary. You could meet this person while you're traveling, or they could be, you meet them while they're traveling. And then let's get you some letters as well, and a couple of love messages. My nose is like very itchy. All right. Let me get you a couple more. All right. You got 3 more. Okay. So we got SM, so soulmate, could be a soulmate. Hey, Jaded Kate. It's been so long. How are you? We have Jaded Kate here. It is so happy to see you again. All right, so we have soulmate. We also have sex. So definitely some strong chemistry and pleasure with this person. So you won't have to worry about, being satisfied with them for sure. I see the word woman, or they want me to spell the word woman. Just take that as it resonates. But I feel like too, it's like connecting to your feminine energy is essential here too. And I'm hearing that it's a Doja Cat song. She's like, "Let me be your woman." It's very catchy. But this idea of like, hey, like that's how they feel about you. Like, I want you to be my woman. I want you to be my person, type of thing. We have Junior. So that might be a special thing about them. They might be a junior, or they might be like the younger sibling in their family. We have law as well too. I feel like they're saying you would get along with your in-laws if you were to, well, when you get married, you would get along with your in-laws too. We also have wed. This is definitely someone that you can see yourself marrying. They can see themselves marrying you. So like this could be a situation where like, y'all meet, y'all vibe, and it's like boom. Next thing you know, you're engaged. And hey, that works for some people where they can meet somebody, date for a couple months, and just be engaged, and next month, be married. Okay, interesting. I'm hearing them say too, like youthful. So there might be a very youthful energy about this person as well. That's what I pick up here. Okay. So I think that's all of the parts of your reading, your package. Oh, you know what? Let me get you a couple of love notes too from this person. Get you a couple. All right, so we have trust me, and then we have you feel like home. You are my family. So remember, I said you'll get along with your in-laws. So like you are family. You just you flow. And then trust me, it's like, trust me, things are going to work out with us. Things are going to be fine. Things are going to, we're destined to find each other, be connected to each other, right? It's like your energies are kind of longing for each other. It's another thing that I pick up here. So, yeah, that's what I get. Oh, look at that. I want to build a home with you. I love that. I love it. All right, boo. That's what I got for you. That is what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, okay, that's what it's called. The codes. Thank you. I'm like, I don't know what those codes are called, but that's what spirit was telling me. So like different things like love or wealth, this, that, and the third, like the cheat code to the universe. So yeah, tap into that. Check it out. Let me know how it goes too. Alrighty, up next is Brianna 1111, and then I gotta add Virgo Virtues, and then Jada Kate, or Virgo Ventures. I keep calling you Virtues. And then Jada Kate. All right, Brianna 1111, you are up next. All right, let me get a sip of water and take a little bite of this Rice Krispie bar thingy. And we will get started, Brianna. And also, too, let me kind of clear off my desk a little bit. It's a little junky, a little clutter. As a Virgo, I do not like that. So let me tidy up a little bit. Alrighty, I cleaned out the space a little bit. So now we can get started with everything. Alrighty, Brianna. Sounds good. I'm gonna put your name on the screen. I'm also take a bite of this uh, snack bar. I'm gonna just mute myself so I don't have to, so you guys don't hear me chew. Okay, so let's do your first question. So you want to know some details about your future husband. Let's use my Le Menu cards. Hey, Patty Lick. Sounds good. I know. Sometimes I don't be going live all the time. So it's like when you guys get me, get me. Okay. So the first card we have here is Tequila, Aries, bold, ambitious, exciting, straight shooter. So this is someone that is honest, someone that is confident in themselves, but also confident, not in a cocky way. Like they have, like a good amount of self-esteem, self-love, all of that type of thing. We have cheesecake, patient, luscious, traditional, relaxed, comfort. So I feel like with this person, they are definitely someone that you can be comfortable around. You can be yourself around. They're very patient and understanding. Like as you're processing and learning things, they're not like an asshole. They're like, oh my gosh, babe, like that's okay. I understand. Like we're gonna work through this. We'll get through it. Type of vibe. Let's see what else we get. I also get with the traditional energy, it's like they're a manly man. So they know how to fix stuff. They know how to help you out with things. They might go get your gas for you so you don't have to go to the gas station yourself type of thing. We have chocolate chip cookies, sweet, comforting, family oriented, and warm. So this person values, family. They value, having a good relationship with your parents and, being a good parent. Like they value all of those different things. They're someone that people can go to and talk to when needed. You might enjoy their family too. Okay, I got your super chat, Baddie Lex. Okay, cool. I add that question to your list as well too, Jada Kate. All right, let's get a couple more of these and I'll get some tarot as well too. We have crepe with Nutella and bananas. Then versatile, kind, lovey-dovey, and delightful. So I love, someone that's lovey-dovey. They're affectionate, physical touch, spending quality time with you. They make you feel special. They make you feel love, type of thing. I absolutely love that for you. Let's see. And then we also have Sushi Roll, Pisces, unique, clean cut, organized, well put together. So this is someone that they know how to dress, they know how to carry themselves. You don't have to worry about them like looking wild and crazy. And people are like side-eyeing them and side-eyeing you. And it's not saying like they should care about their appearance in the sense of what other people think, but more so like they value themselves, right? They care about how they look. They care about how they present themselves. Like they're not going to just be ridiculous, an asshole. They're going to be someone that is well put together, but offers a lot too. Sounds good, Daddy Lex. All right, let's see what else we get. We have the Three of Pentacles, and then we also have, what is this? The Emperor. Ooh. So this person is, the Emperor is Aries. So this person might definitely have some strong fire sign energy in their chart, but when you get the Three of Pentacles, this is someone that can help you. This is someone you can work with, collaborate with, someone that's supportive. So I love this for you. I love that. All right, so those are some traits about your future husband. Okay, and then let's get into your package reading. And also, I think as you send me your questions, feel free to, I'll update the queue, and then I can get your questions answered. All right, so we got Virgo, and then JDK, and then we got Baddie Lex. Let's see. All right. Oop, I'm missing an X. Let me fix that. Baddie Lex. Okay. All right, love notes from Ray. Let's do that. Okay, you got 20 to be perfect. Thank you. So let's do the love notes. Where are they? Oh, here they are. I don't know why I thought you had 28. But thank you for reminding me that it was 20B actually. All right. Let's get the love notes from Ray. I'm going to get 8 cards. All right. Okay. So we have, I will always protect you, sweetheart. I feel your love when you make time to put a smile on my face. Thank you. I know that there is something special about you. We are yin and yang. I love that. I'm ready now. Let's make magic. I'm clear about what I want with you. I trust you with my heart. And then once, our prayers have been heard. This is a blessed union. I love that. All right, so these are your love notes from him. I'm actually get the intimate cards too, and just kind of do the love notes right now. All right, we have, I want you to suck on it. Number 22, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Bring that ass here. Number 23, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Definitely knows how to take control in the bedroom. That's what I'm picking up here. We have, you are so special to me. Number 46, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That kind of matches the that one. There's something special about you. We have, you are so beautiful to me. Number 51, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I want to turn our fantasies into a reality. Number 42, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I love how it feels inside. Number 36, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I want to drown in your love. Number 52, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person got a lot of water energy too. So water and fire. And once again, I want your ass in the air and you're face down. Number 14, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So they might like your booty too. Just be really connected to that and just loving it. So yeah, that is dope. So that's your love notes, and then that's also the intimate part of it too. So now let's get into the TF journey part of your reading, your package. So let's start off with the past life backstories. Actually, they don't want me to use these cards. They want me to use the other one. So I shall do that. Past life backstories with this person. We have the Seven of Swords. And then we have the Three of Wands. And then we have the Devil. So it seems like in a past life, there may have been a lifetime where they were connected to a karmic or someone else. And they may have picked that person in that particular lifetime, or a little bit of part of that they may have been connected to that person during that lifetime for a little bit of time. And then, you all went your separate ways. But it was like, I feel like towards the end of that lifetime, that's when you all got reconnected again. Ooh, I see why. I'm getting, man, what is the name of that movie? I don't know, but there's this movie where like, we have the Princess of Swords. Very interesting here. So in this particular lifetime, it was like, I'm getting the other person was a shapeshifter. So she could like transform herself to match other people, right? She could shapeshift into that person. And so it's kind of like, I'm thinking of, what movie is that? Damn, what movie is that? Is it? I don't know. I don't think it's Shrek or anything like that. It's some movie where the person changes. Like, they want to, or no, maybe it's The Princess and the Frog. I'm trying to remember. The idea is that this person, like the karmic, for example, basically she pretends to be you. And so it's like they think that they're, your person, they think that they're falling for you. They think they're dating you. They think they're in a relationship with you. But it's really like the other way around. She has shapeshifted into, someone else, basically. And it's like, you're kind of like, the Cinderella story where like she had the stepsisters and they kind of like locked her up. So it's like you are kind of locked up in this sense where they don't have access to you. So in their mind, they're thinking like, okay, cool. This is who I'm connecting with, but they're not really connecting with you. This is some really interesting energy that we're picking up. That I just get so many, I can't think of the movie or the story that it's connected to, but it's like, you are, that's what happened. Looks are deceiving, the mask wearing, like she's pretending to be you. They are embodying you. They're trying to be like you, and they can shape shift into you in that lifetime. And that's where that person was like, okay, I'm marrying, Brianna 1111. It's like, no, it's an imposter type of thing. So that's what I get that has happened. And I feel like you did something to where you were able to, not necessarily like break the curse, but it was like you were able to kind of break free and show them like, hey, I am the real one. I'm the real person. You're falling in love with me, not this other person, right? That's what I'm getting. That was really interesting. That was just very different and a very unique story. I really love doing these kind of readings, like the twin ones, because it's just like everybody has a different story. No one will ever have the same story. All right, current energies and blockages. All right. So we have Six of Pentacles, the Emperor, and then the King of Chalices. Oh wow, didn't I say he had a lot of fire? I say he had a lot of water, and I say he was also like Aries too. So that's very interesting that, you know, both of those cards came out as well too. I I love that. But in terms of like the current blockages and, you know, current energies, what I get here, sorry, this thing keeps sliding off my lap. Okay, what I get is that there needs to be a balance with their energy of the fire and then the water. So it's like, how do I word this? They need to, it's like the heart versus the mind type of thing. Like, it's okay to listen to your mind, but it's like, also go with your heart, listen to your heart. Don't be so caught up in thoughts. Don't be so caught up in the aesthetics of a lot of the things, is what I'm picking up here. And knowing that it's okay, they need to know, like, it's okay to start from scratch. It's okay to feel like, you know, they have to relearn some things. They have to, you know, start over. Because at the end of the day, they're going to get back to a level of this, how do I word this? Where they're connected to their higher self. They're better connected to their higher self. They're a better person, a better energy, right? And so I feel like that's something that they're still working through, processing. It's like getting in alignment with their higher self, their higher purpose, and breaking through a lot of the ish from the past life where, you know, it was like this. I don't want to say it was like a spell, maybe a spell that she kind of put on him in the sense of like, you connect with me, you only think of me, and it's like her inner self, you know, in a sense of like who she was versus like who she was trying to pretend to be, which is you. And so they kind of get hypnotized by that. And so it's like breaking from that toxicity of like this idea of like, oh, I have to be attracted to toxicity. It's more so like be attracted to healthiness, be attracted to emotional intelligence, be attracted to a woman that is, you know, spiritual, but also, you know, how do I word this? Like, you know, earthy in a sense too. That's one of the blockages I get in like the current energy. The next part of it is potential outcomes. Oh, look at that. We got the sun. The sun is the best card to get in a tarot reading. And it's the best card in the tarot deck. It also is about divine masculine energy. So this person becoming the best version of themselves. This person seeing the light, you know, not running from it anymore, not being afraid of it anymore, and being in their truth. Let's get one card from the Oracle deck as well, too. All right. Let's see what we get. We have fire and that fire energy again. Fire and desire. There's no denying the passion and chemistry you two have for each other. Don't fight it, enjoy it. So it's like them, you know, not fighting this connection anymore. Them not, you know, thinking that, how do I word this? Like, just literally stepping into it, embracing it, right? The power of the connection, the power of the chemistry that you both share together is what I'm picking up. But the key here, though, is that they have to kind of break free from, you know, kind of like this spell in the sense that this woman has put on them in the past life, right? And it's trickling down into this lifetime. So not being, you know, caught up into it as much. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up here with this reading. It's very interesting, I will say. You said that's interesting because he actually thinks, oh wow. You know, that kind of goes with the vibe of how I said she, like, literally imagine her in this other lifetime. She looks like you. She physically looks like you, but she's herself in the inside. So it's kind of like if she did this in the past lifetime, he's going to visually think it's you because that's what he sees, but not knowing that it is not actually you to begin with. It is someone pretending to be you. So that could be why he might think that in this particular lifetime, if that makes sense. But also, too, she could be someone, you know, someone in this lifetime could have done something where it's like, you know, causing this mental confusion to where he is going to think is you when it's really not you, you know? But yeah, that's what I get. I'm glad it makes sense. Because, you know, sometimes you start channeling stuff and it just starts flowing. You just like, well, I hope I don't sound like a crazy woman, but this is what Spirit is telling me. Yeah, that's what I think. And also, too, you know, you have folks who will paint pictures and put words in people's mouths or like put thoughts in people's minds like, oh, yeah, you know, she did this and that's probably what this is doing and that's what she's been doing and da 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 da. It's kind of like planting that seed, and it's like some people fall for it, and then when they break free from it, it's like, wait a minute, that is not what has happened, you know, has happened before. All right, so that's what I got for you, boo. I hope that was helpful. All righty. I've had, I remember one time I was talking to a guy, and, you know, we were just like, no, let me phrase that. We talked in the past, like we were boyfriend and girlfriend, like a short period of time, and then we would just remain friends. And I remember we were talking on FaceTime once, very casual, no flirting, no nothing. And I remember, like at the time, he had a girlfriend, and I guess she just felt some type of way about me. And I remember for a while, he would like, you know, I guess he was reaching out to me, but I would never get the message. And then one time he messaged me on his iPad, from his iPad. He was like, hey, why are you not responding to my messages to you? I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I've never gotten a text message from you from the past month or whatever. And I was like, something in spirit told me like, oh, she blocked you. I was like, check your phone. Maybe she blocked me. He was like, no, she didn't block you. And then he found out she blocked me on his phone. So it's like little things like that where you don't do anything. Other people play their role in their hand in it, and it caused the issue. All right, Virgo, it's your turn. All right, and I think you already post all your questions and stuff in the chat, which is perfect. So I can just like hop into your reading. So we have what's next for me in the career. I've been applying to a lot of jobs, but I want to know the best move for me to make. Let's get the career cards. You're welcome, boo. All right, what's next for you in the career? All right, we have tree. I haven't gotten this card before. Financial growth, coming fruition, abundance, career, outdoors jobs, family business, and stability. So this doesn't mean your job will be in the outdoors, but maybe more so you might have a better view of the outdoors. You might have like a nice area where you can walk or, you know, sit and eat your lunch or just clear your head in a sense of that. That's what I'm picking up. But I feel like this career, this job that you'll have is going to allow you to grow financially and be very abundant for you. Good benefits, how to word this, like good benefits, good environment to work in, you know, all of the different things. I'm hearing too, it might be some flexibility where it's like a remote job or hybrid where you can work from home for a little bit and, you know, you just go in the office every now and then as well too. Let's see what else we get. Let me go back to your question though, so I can remember. Okay, what's next in my career? I also see like, you know, leveling up too. So we have money coming in, or coins, money coming in, wealth, good investment, sales and finance, getting a raise, and lucky. So yeah, this next career move for you is it. This is the one to where you're going to do well financially and like just be able to save, be able to pay off bills and debt and stuff like that. I love this for you. We have book, paperwork, contracts, learning as you go, writing, training, or not training, taking a class, education, and law. So this might be something that looks really good on your resume. You know, you might work with contracts. You might work with helping people write contracts. It could be connected to education. It could be connected to law. The idea, how to write this too, like, or you can be connected to folks that have backgrounds in education, backgrounds in law. which are good connects to have. It's never bad to have a lawyer friend or someone in high places. But I see you working at a job that is just, very prestigious. We have award, winning money, payoff for effort, recognition, advancement, professional work, and fame. Yeah, this career for you is lit. Like, it is just, man, this is worth the wait. So it might feel like it's taking a minute to get there. It is worth it. I don't think I have done a career reading yet where it just looks this great, with these cards. So shout out to you. I love that. All right, the next question you had is, let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Or maybe that was the one that you posted. Okay. You're trying to remote. You're trying to work remote. Got it. Yeah, have a job where you can travel a little bit, or they pay for like you to, go to conferences or, different places. One of my best friends, she has a really great job. She literally goes all over, Las Vegas. She went to DC, like all fun places. Do you see a time frame for when? Let us see. Let's get a, I'm just gonna pull a card out of this deck. We got the Eight of Wands, fast movement. Soon. You might hear back from somebody within 8 weeks. I feel like for this particular one that is top tier, it might be a little bit of time that you got to wait for, but it's worth the wait. Keep applying. But I feel like 8 weeks is not, it might not be necessarily when you hear back from that. It might be when you start. You might start within 8 weeks. So that's, 2 months. Of course, that might sound like a long time, but, it's worth it after what we saw. So if you can find, like, if you end up, let's say you get a temp job for like 2 months, and then it's like, boom, you get the job of the dreams of, like, what we saw in that energy, then that's perfect, right? Or you get something that's part-time, right? So just know that particular one is coming up for sure. But in the meantime, in between time, do what you gotta do to make your extra money. All right. All right, what's next for your reading? Let us see. All right, let's do your love reading. Let me get you some love notes. All right, we have, I love your sense of humor. No one makes me laugh the way you do. I love sharing meals with you. You're the best company. You're beautiful exactly the way you are. Time has made me love you more. Our love is so natural and pure. And then want to get matching tattoos. Cute. All right, let's get you some other cards to get a little insight on this love life of yours. Yeah. we have cloud nine. This connection feels like a dream come true. The euphoria of love will fuel this bond further as feelings deepen and continues to grow. So it definitely feels like somebody that you just have this closeness to. It's like you all just have your own vibe. You're on your own wavelength. You know, you literally can just be in your own world together, which is dope. Next is choices and decisions. It is time to decide what is best. What is the best solution? You can no longer prolong this anymore. The longer you wait, the more delay this may cause somewhere down the road. So the idea is that too. I feel like what they're saying is like, make the decision now. Like, are you ready for love? Do you want this love, this kind of love in your life? If so, like, say yes. And if you're like, okay, I need a little bit more time to prepare, say that. Like, but the idea is like, make the decision of like what is to come next for you. All right, next we have, oh, my nose is itchy. We have wedding. This situation involves marriage. There may be an upcoming wedding, your own or someone else's. This card also signifies validation that you will get married. I love that. Okay. And then next we have yin yang. Meet the spiritual other half. Meet your spiritual other half. You both reflect the innermost parts of each other emotionally and spiritually. You are a reflection of this person as they are of you. I love that. I love that. So this, in terms of like who your partner and your person is, this is, another vibe I'm getting from this card too, is that this is someone that you know when it comes to making a decision, they will make the best choice because they're going to, one, keep you in mind and they're going to get your input on it too. But also, you know that you'll be in good hands. This is someone you can trust. This is someone you know that will make the best decision for the both of you, which is a really good thing you got to think about. People have to think about when it comes to marriage and partnership. It's like, do you see yourself making life decisions with this person? If you can't see that, then maybe you shouldn't be marrying them, right? Because some folks, they just think of like, oh, they look good, this and that. But it's like, can y'all make a decision together and it be the best one? So that's what I got for your love. And then let's do your letter. And then do you have a pendulum question as well? Of course, I dropped something. I'm hearing hour. I'm also hearing the song Hours. Like, I forget the name of that girl that sings that song, but Hours. Like, they can talk to you and talk to you for hours. But also, too, I'm hearing them say, like, in the final hour when you think something is not going to happen, that's when it happened. I remember when I got the call from the job that I love and that I have, they literally, follow up with me within like the last hour of the day, basically. Because, I realized that they like to wait 24 hours after meeting with you before they answer, like give you the answer. And so, yeah, so that might be like the final hour, but it's like, boom, everything's good to go. We have page. So I feel like they're saying like, things are about to get better. Things are getting juicier. As you're turning the pages of a book, of a chapter, typically the story is getting better, or it's like you have that anticipation. So it's like getting excited about what is to come next. I love that. We have all. I feel like there's someone, in terms of like your career, like that you'll work with, that they're just being awe with you. They're really amazed at like your work ethic, how you carry yourself, how you handle things. So keep being the great, person that you are when it comes to your work ethic and how you handle things, how you are just in terms of accomplishing things. We have rat. So I feel like what this is saying to me is like, be mindful of what you share with people. Be mindful with who you talk to about certain things. So, like as you're, applying to jobs, like maybe don't tell a lot of people of everything that you're applying to, how things are going in the job process. Just so you can keep it to yourself. And then plus too, you don't want, I'm thinking of the mice card in one of those Linderman decks where it's like the mice, they kind of like, they nibble at things. So it's kind of like causing anxiety and frustration. So like, let's say you apply for a job, you have an interview and you haven't heard back yet. And somebody like, oh yeah, they probably, they probably took somebody else. They probably hired somebody else because you haven't heard from them yet. And that may not even be the case. So it's like, keeping some of the things to yourself so you can keep it protected and safe. We also have gift. So like knowing that you are a gift to this world and that you have many gifts and talents, right? And what I'm picking up here too is to tap into your gifts. I feel like there's something it's a spiritual gift that you might have that you might know a little bit about, or you may have been playing around with it a little bit, and their spirit is saying like, go ahead and tap into it. Like, it's okay. Tap into it, play around with it. Don't be afraid of it. And then we have fur. It's funny that they're telling me fur because they're not telling me fur as in like, the fur on an animal, but also more so like the company fur. So they make like oils and scrubs and stuff like that for like feminine hygiene, I want to say, and just like your body. So I don't know, maybe check out the website, see if there's something on there, that might call your attention. If you already use it, keep using it. If you don't use it and you might not be, let's say you don't want to use that particular brand, like find something that matches the type of things that they cover and that they work with. So like exfoliating your skin, like they have exfoliating scrubs and stuff like that. So taking care of your body physically a little bit more is essential here. And something that I'm picking up. All right. So yeah, that's what I got for the letters. Now let's do your pendulum question. All right. Oh, you do psychic readings on the side. But look at that. That is the spiritual gift. So continue doing that. And also too, oh, I'm sorry. My arm is like itchy on my left side. The left side of me has been just itchy. Oh, you say you do work with animals. I've been applying to regional manager. Oh, wow. That's so funny. I'm like, they're giving me this fur company, like the fur company. But maybe also that's just confirmation too for you to peep out the fur as like the animal part of it. And I'm connecting with the exfoliating your skin. Maybe that's why my arm is itchy too. My spirit is like exfoliation, lotion, moisturize. All right. And then your pendulum question, where did it go? That is so cool though. That is so cool. I hope you get that job. All right, your pendulum. Let me go back. Okay. Did I lose my mom's perfume or is it with one of my sisters? Oh, wait. No, that's pendulum. Have I already applied for the job I would get? I'm sorry, I was reading someone else's pendulum question. All right. Have you or will you get have I already applied for the job I would get? Have you applied to the job that you would get? It looks like it's moving towards it. Yeah, it's giving me no. So no, you have not applied to it yet. Now it's not saying the ones that you have applied to you won't get, but the idea is that the one that's really, really for you, you haven't applied to it just yet. All right. So that's what I got for you. Oh, and then Tasha, I'll do your pendulum question since I have it out. Did I lose my mom's perfume or is it with one of my sisters? Okay. Did Tasha F lose her mom's perfume? We gotta know. Is it with one of the sisters? Maybe. Long story short, you are not responsible. for that perfume, the misplacement of the perfume. You're welcome, boo. All right. Okay, up next is Jada Kate and then Batty Lex, and we'll be done. All right, Jada Kate. Thanks for hanging in there. We had a full house tonight. I appreciate everyone hanging out and rocking with me as we get through these readings. All right, Jada Kate. I know there was like love messages, I think, and then details about your future husband. All right, channel love messages. All right, channel love messages. All right, we have fly away with me. I trust you with my heart. I thought this person, just channeling their energy, they want to say, can we escape this world? Can we get away? Can we just be together and not have to deal with other people? Just life in general, in a sense of like, escaping the world, breaking free from it, not having to deal with the chaos, not having to deal with the craziness. They trust you, they love you. That's another thing that I'm hearing this person say. We also have, I daydream about being intimate with you. I'm hearing them say they miss you, of course. I feel like when they daydream of you, they daydream of like, putting their hands around you, like rubbing your breast is another thing that I'm picking up here. We have you are my sweetheart. We have let's chill and listen to music together. Thank you for helping me find my voice. I feel like too, it's like, I visualize this person saying to you, like, it's like they're singing you this melody, some song. And it's like you can close your eyes and you just vibe to it. And it's like they close their eyes and they sing it. And they think that they imagine themselves singing it to you. And like you being around them as they're singing it. It's just this beautiful connection. Beautiful vibe that you two are sharing. I just hear it. It's such a beautiful voice too. Like it's making me want to like kind of float around and just, wave my body left to right. Let's see what else we have. What else they want to say to you? We have this is a sacred bond. It's a very beautiful connection that you two share. I think also to this person, I'm hearing them sing the words, you light up my life. Either you light up my life or you are my life. I'm hearing those lyrics. I don't know what song that is. That's what I'm hearing. Let's get one more. And I actually get a couple songs. I love you as much as you love me. So we know that that person loves you. And let's get a couple of love songs. All right, what songs do we have from this person? We have Music Sounds Better With You, Stardust. Ooh, baby, I feel right. Music sounds better with you. Love might bring us both together. I feel so right. Music sounds better with you. So like you make things just sound amazing. You make him feel better. You make him feel good. We have Love and Music, T-Soul. One day we'll be in reality what we are in my dreams. There may be obstacles, but it's still possible. Things aren't always what they seem. So I'm ready for what you got in store. Could you send it my way? Because when the day starts, all that's in my head, all that's in my heart is love and music. So this person's definitely, into music, strong connection to music. They might sing you songs telepathically. Is something that I pick up here. All right, next we have is The Makings of You by Curtis Mayfield. Add a little sugar, honey succulent, and a great big expression of happiness. Boy, you couldn't miss with a dozen roses, such will astound you. The joy of children laughing around you. These are the makings of you. It is true, the makings of you. So like you are just this beautiful, it's like, how do I word this? Like you bring up so much joy and light to this person. Hi, Juan. Yeah, you can donate if you want. Thanks for stopping by, Juan. All right, let's get one more song for you. One more song. All right, we have For You I Will Wait, Drew Anthony. I know it's hard to say right now. It's something you came for. One day it will come to you. Let nature take its course. But for now, I say to you, I'm here to stay. You say only time will tell. For you, I will wait. For your love, we'll take it slow. So the idea too is that there's patience here between you two. There's this energy of like, things don't have to be rushed, right? Take it slow, take it easy, go with the vibe and the flow of things, and just let everything unfold naturally, right? And that just became what it became. Alrighty. Oh, you say he's a singer. Well, look at that. Maybe that's why we were in that song energy so much. All right, and then let's do details about your future self. All right, we have Bourbon, Libra, old-fashioned, mature, sophisticated, and wise. Salad, loves nature, healthy, earthy, enjoys yoga and spiritual. Let me actually move it up some. All right. Luscious, traditional, relax, and comfort. So someone that you can be with, someone that just appreciates you for you. That's what I'm picking up here. We have Omelet, jack of all trades, lit, partier, enjoys brunch. Let's get one more. Ooh, we have Butter Cookie, traditional, original, sweet, satisfying, best kisser ever. So that's good to know. You have that vibe with this person too. Let's get a couple more. What else about this person? All right, we have Beef Kebab, Sagittarius, self-sufficient, trailblazer, busy, outspoken, and honest. I love that. We have Cookie Sandwich, Leo, bold, empowering, distinctive taste, and layered, and then champagne, just Capricorn, successful, gracious, life of the party. We get that they're a partier. We have Cherries, imaginative, loyal, sincere, creative, and fighter. I love that. I love this. This looks good, Jada Kate. Let's get a couple love messages from your future spouse. Alex, I'm on Jada Kate, but I'm almost done with hers. We have me and you. Time is my favorite time. What are you wearing? Your I love that. And then so another thing too about your future spouse is that they are someone that will be there for you, but also too, they know that they can get through anything with you by their side. You're a great system. You're someone that's loyal. They're loyal to you. Also, too, what are you wearing? It's like they just love being up under you. They love the scent. They love you, and the vibe and the connection that you all share together. I'm noticing on my it's kind of blurry, so hopefully it's not blurry on your end. I'm gonna refresh my computer. To my battery could be low. Let me see. Okay, it's not super low. It's on, so we're good. Get that rhyming. All right, Batty Lex. Oh wow, I didn't realize so many people liked my the live because I hadn't refreshed the browser in a while. And so thank you to everybody that has liked the video. I appreciate it so much. All right, Batty Lex, let's get to your reading. I'm just gonna put a blank current list. So your question, let me go back to it, is all right, you want love notes and then you got questions. Okay. You found out CJ is still talking to the girl. He's in, can you tell me how he feels and what he wants of me? He tried to contact me a few days ago, but I'm sad. Oh, all right. Let me put your name on the screen. Also, Juan, if you're still interested in the reading, you can, if you're donating, you can still do so. I might just have to email you your reading, just because it's getting close to midnight, 7 minutes before midnight, and I do want to get some shut eye. All right, let's do the love notes first. All right, let's do the love notes first. Or you know what? I'm gonna use the other ones. Let's do sparkles of love. All right, we have I want to kiss those juicy lips. I fantasize about them. All right, we have I'm ready to take my mask off and show you the real me. I like accountability and it shows. I wish that I could give you the one thing in life that you always wanted. We have, it seems that I always let my fear of love take over. Let's see. Oops, we have I have to break these toxic habits and behaviors. I will admit that I did act very childish and that it ruined our connection. So I feel like this person, like they know that what they're doing is like is shitty. Higher self knows it. If that makes sense. We have I have to stop when I'm hurting. Let's see what else we get. We have Oh crap, one of the cards fell. But anyway, I am here for losing you. Why did I let you go? And then I can't really grab the card that fell. Another one. Let me just get one more. All right, we have, I pray for your well-being, safety, and peace of mind often. All right, that's what we get from the love notes from this person. So I definitely get like their higher self definitely is like showing accountability. Now, will they do that right now? Maybe not. But the idea is that their energy, their higher self energy is like, okay, look, this person definitely is not showing up the way that they need to be showing up. There's some issues here. Oh, the card that fell on the floor that I was able to get is called, it says only you, just only you. So that's interesting. That's the card that we get, you know, that fall on the floor. Okay. Sorry, I just have to go back to the chat to make sure it was working. Oh no, it's skipping. It looks blurry on my end. Let me make sure. Let me see. Okay. Hopefully this is better. I don't know if you saw the cards. So I just kind of hold them for a second to the camera. I'll try to put two at the same time so we can get through them quicker. But yeah, I was saying, basically I'm getting accountability from their higher self for the actions of the person in the 3D and their shitty behavior. All right, and then let's get the tarot. Oh, I'm sorry, boo. The question is, I think, can we go back to it? Like, what's he feeling? Was that the question? Let me find it. Okay. Okay, so can you tell me how he feels and what he wants from you? Got it. What does this person want from you? Okay. What does this person want from you? What do they want from you? Too many cards. Let's put these back. What do they want from you? All right, so we got the Knight of Swords, the Hermit, and the Magician. What do they want from you? I feel like their inner soul, this is how I'm breaking it down. The inner soul wants you to help them break free from this toxicity, to continue to guide them, you know, because it's like they see the light at the end of the tunnel of like how to break free, but it's like they forget when the light goes out sometimes that they have the light within themselves, and so they can break out, be released next week. Like this night is being released, right? And so I feel like their higher self is telling me to tell you to give this person the silent treatment and just to, like, you know, just kind of take a break from them. And it's not being play games with them, it's more, how do I word this? Oh no, I see it buffering on the computer. Hopefully you can still hear me. Okay. But like, take a break from this person, and just free yourself from it right now. Free yourself from this connection, free yourself from this person. Yes, you can still love them. Yes, you can still, you know, want the best for them, but like, don't keep interacting with them physically anymore. Like, give yourself a break. Give yourself the peace of the mind that you need and deserve. That's what their higher self is telling me to tell you. So that means their higher self is saying, I know what they're doing in this reading and it's not cool. So this is what you need to do. Like, I'm trying to help you out, basically. Answer that question for you. So listen in the sense of like, stop in wanting something over time. If they reach out, hey baby, I miss you. Oh my gosh, it's still buffering. Okay, Spirit, please let this for the Spirit. It's like, okay, ma'am, let's wrap this up. So that's what he is. That's what he wants from you. How does he feel about you? Let's get to that. So we have the Chariot and we have the Hierophant. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. The energy that I'm picking here in terms of how he feels about you, one, like he doesn't want anybody else to have you, so he's very possessive over you in a sense. But also too, how do I word this? He knows that he knows how much you love him and how much you care about him, and he kind of uses that to his advantage to get his way or to get something out of you, which is, very shitty behavior. Like, he knows him on a pedestal, but he feels like you do, so he's like, okay, cool, let me say some of this, let me do this. Okay, I don't know where it stopped. This is getting my nerves now, because I'm trying to get the message across and finish this. But I was saying that, he knows that you love and care him. He knows that you love and care him. And so it's like he doesn't want anybody else to have you. He's being very possessive, but it's also too, he's using that energy of like, not necessarily saying you put him on a pedestal, but like, because he knows how you feel about him. It's like, okay, cool. If I, say the right thing, if I do the right thing, then, she'll be there for me. She'll do this for me, this, that, and the third. But he's still being like an asshole. So the energy that I'm picking up here, that's why Spirit says, so like when the question is like, you ask, what does he want from you? His higher self is saying, this is his higher self wants from you. So don't even worry about what the 3D version. And then like, yeah, manipulative. That's what it is. Basically him being manipulative in a sense of, uh-oh, see, it's keep buffering. Okay. This also may be a sign too. Hey Janie, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. But this also might be a sign, because it keeps buffering, is that his 3D energy is like, no, don't leave me. No, don't disappear. Type of thing. And so maybe he's trying to avoid you hearing what his 5D version is trying to say. So the idea, long story short, is leave him alone, let him do his own thing, ignore him. If he gets his shit together and acts right, cool. If he doesn't, F him. And then long story short too, by you distancing yourself and silencing yourself, he no longer is like being manipulative or trying to be controlling in a sense. I'll say this. In terms of feelings for you, he does have feelings for you. But the thing is, he doesn't know how to be a healthy partner with you. So that he uses his controlling ways or his manipulative ways in a sense to exist. And he says, so what does he want? Since hopefully who does he want? You or her? Honestly, we can get a card, but I feel like Spirit is saying, don't even worry about it. Just distance yourself from it. Let's see what we get. We have the Ten of Wands. Literally, it's like, don't even worry about it. You know, and not even a sense of who does he want. Think about it as, you know what, I'm gonna take yourself from him, leave him, and distance yourself. But you really have to do it if you want to be free, but also if you want, how do I word this? Progression in your love life. And then also too, not saying like, oh, if you distance yourself and remove yourself, he's gonna get it and then he'll be perfect 10 days later. But it's like that might be what he needs for him to really get it. So if you gotta block him, block him. Like, do what you have to do to make sure that you don't contact him. You have no communication with him. Unless y'all got a child together, there's no reason why you got to be in communication with him right now. So that's it. They talking to him to talk to him, or pretend you're sending a message to him, but don't send it to him. Okay, so you do have a child together. So that might be a little different. You might have to communicate with him about the kid. But the idea that, hey, it's the bare minimum of, like, let's say he got to pick up y'all son at 5. All right, make sure you at the school at 5, pick him up, keep it. Let's say he's not really, keep him blocked. And if you want to come around, like, distance yourself from him. And I know this is a lot. And I know it keeps buffering too, but I feel like it's buffering for a reason, because it's probably picking up on the energy of like you and how things are going with him, and also spirit just trying to, like, you know, his energy trying to like block some stuff out so you don't hear it. So you see how, do you see what I'm talking about in the sense of the connection right now? Connection has been fine for the most part during his entire life, but right now it's like janky, it's buffering. Do you see how his energy is trying to make it difficult for you to move forward and to move on, to where you can't even hear the message about him, about moving on and letting go? You know what I'm saying? So, like, be mindful of that, right? Be mindful of that until he shows you better, until he does better. He does not get access to you in that type of way. So that's how you got to look at it, you know, and that's the way to move about it. But of course, at the end of the day, we are all grown. We can do what we want to do. So it's like, take this reading as guidance and decide what you think is best for you and your mental health and your sanity and for your child. Okay. All right. So that's what I got for you, boo. I know it's a lot, but you will be fine. Even when you feel like you won't be fine, you will be fine. Even if he says something crazy that makes you feel like you won't be fine, you will still be fine. Don't worry. You okay? You'll be. He might be your future, and you gonna meet your Russell. What's his last name? Wilson. You know. So there's hope. All right. But sending you lots of love and peace and just, like, you know, healing. Okay. So everybody enjoyed their reading tonight. Thank you so much, and I appreciate the love and the support. Check out videos on my channel if you haven't already. Watch the videos today, and I'll be posting more.